Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Sorry about the late fun. 10 minutes to 5. So sorry. I have a little issue to sort out, and it don't make no sense. Come on the show and turn around go sort it out after. So work issue. No, me no work on weekend, but we have a little issue out there we have to dealt. Thank be to God, we are alive and well, and yes, everything is good. Hopefully, by the day done, we hear better news what happened. For one happen, but it's not really 100% of good news. But I mean, let's hope and pray now. But my dear, happy Sunday to you all. Happy Sunday. So sorry again for the late start. So sorry. Never want to come on and have to run off back to go deal with situations. So, who is here with me? Who is here with me? Hey, D, Sassy Diva. How are you, baby girl? What's popping, girl? Late. Girl, let's start out some dinner. Finish cook. Long time, girl. Move from there. DHA, how are you doing? Welcome to Love ICV. Welcome. Yeah, girl, I run late. Don't know it go. Welcome to Love ICV. A special welcome to all my members. Carla's Kitchen, Life with Corey Goodas, Shane and the Family TV, Winston Gel TV, Kareem Shelton, Raymond Bless TV, C&J Family Show, AG Born Jamaican, Miss Joy, Gear Changer, Naturally Tammy. Welcome each and every one of you, my special people, my member. Please, guys, go over there and support all my members running on the screen. Please and thank you. Appreciate it. And I'm going to pin one of my member on the screen. Pin it up under in the chat. And you guys go over there, go support her. Please and thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Happy Sunday, each and everyone. Again, tell me if you're hearing the fan too loud inside, please and thank you. Tell me if the fan is too loud. Guys, I'm back. Can I tell you all right, boy, may I tell you? Every day you learn something new in this industry. In the old settings of what's going on. You get me? Give me a minute, yeah. Why may I tell you? It's like from one thing to another, to another, to another. And then now spoil my Sunday now. The blood of Jesus against them. Them not spoiling my Sunday. I'm a serious on that. Them not spoil my Sunday. Because I don't know what kind of news them then I Sunday have. Hmm? Can I tell you? Like up the stream as you get in, guys, please and thank you. Invite over friends. Let us have this conversation. Shane and the Family TV say good evening, host and everyone. Good evening, Shane. I just finished. Oh, Sassy, where you cook? Lisa, tell me where you cook. Diva, big up enough. Shane said that. Martin said, people, what's popping, people? What's popping? Martin Empire here in the building. Martin Empire, where are you? Where are you? You the runner with Trump? I couldn't find you. Where were you, sweetheart? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. It's been a while. Mel and Chris. Hello, guys. Hello, Mel. So, oh, I'm supposed to pin somebody here, right? All right. Let me phone her. Awesome. Support my members, guys. Support my members, please. And thank you. Support my members on the screen. Running on the screen. Support them, support them, support them. Is it by the tablet? Oh. Barrett, what's popping? What's popping? Happy Sunday to you. How are you doing? Not sure what one of my system, but my system not feel 100 today. They not feel 100 at all. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Oh, God. Support that pin link for me, guys. Please and thank you. Support that pin link. Appreciate the love. Happy Sunday to you and all in the chat. Thank you so much, Barrett. How are you doing? So, guy, what do you think about the topic? Where is everyone and why them don't reach over here as yet? What happened? I want to keep elsewhere. Let me check the net and see what go on. Because when I go, like, I don't know my timing different. And anyone of them is supposed to come right over here, so. That's just me. Talk it as it is, right? Let me search the net and see what go on. Because I don't understand one of them. I don't know when class starts. Was that regular late bugger like myself, yeah? Oh no, a regular late bugger. Okay. Okay, so everybody do their own little thing. So I'm going to do my own little thing to now and then run off and go all a rest relaxation now. Come need a relaxation, yeah. You get me? Everybody doing them own little thing. So make me there and go and do my own little thing too. And then go all a relaxation. So we want to talk about the topic because we have some burning people out there go through this topic here. Yeah. You have some people who tell themselves that they can't get over the old settings. You get me? Blessing, Shen Shen. Thank you so much for passing through. Appreciate the love. Thank you. Guys, if you don't have that pin link, support that pin link there for me, please. And thank you. Appreciate it. So, babe, I was taking a shower when you send that to me. Let us talk about what is wrong with this. Yes, I'm here full in my belly. Love you too, Shan Shan. Looking lovely. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it. The M&W family, good evening. Good evening, the M&W. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. How are you? Support that pin link there for me, please. Support that pin link. Appreciate it. Definitely support you back. It will definitely come right back to you. I'd rather have good times than the time from spending all for myself. On the outside with your son. Okay. Say hi for me, kiss him up for me. So we're having rain here in Kingston. So we want to talk about the topic. How to heal a childhood emotional wounds. Not a pretty sight. I'm telling you. I'd rather have a chance, but things will never change in time. What can you do? Say, making a hard time, but breaking down. So when I'm ready, someone to tell me. It's been hurting, bodies in the nighttime. First I'm gonna make you don't ever go, don't ever leave. It's on the first one. Twin Jarvis in the building. What's popping, girl? Hey, Nick. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hey, Twin. How are you, baby girl? Some in the air. I'm here. Doing good. Awesome. Hi, Nick. How are you? Happy Sunday to you. Great. So I'm here, really and truly discussing. Press the thumbs up as you enter, please. Press the thumbs up as you enter the talk show. How to heal a child emotional wounds. Not an easy task, you know. But I mean, I can I can protest on that one. You get me? Not everybody can, because some people don't even have a clue what it's like. Thank you, Game. Thank you, Nick Game. Appreciate it. You know, some people might have it in a different way. Some people might have it where it happens and then just forgot about it and bypass all that has happened. But you have a next set of persons who will never forget because of how it happened. You know, yeah, man, it happened. It happened. It happened to the best of us also. But I mean, let us pray now. Let us pray. The Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie in green pasture. He restored my soul. He leadeth me beside the still water for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk to the valley of the shadow of death, I'll fear no evil. No, thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou prepared a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Another day, another Sunday evening, another milestone in the day. Worship, praising you, giving you thanks, and merciful. Continue to cover all lives, friends, family. Continue to cover my channel, mighty God. Continue to put your strength. Continue to give me the strength and the powers to pull through the mighty name and the feeling that I'm feeling inside, mighty Jesus. Let's clear it up and let's praise. In your name, Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you. Thank each and everyone that passed through earlier. Thanks to who can't make it. Also, same way, because you know, every week I the same thing. But thanks to who is here. So, who interested in the chat? Let's chat now. Let's chat. Yeah. Check that pin link for me, please, guys. Check that pin link. Check that pin link, please. And thank you. Support that pin link for me, please. Good supporter. Talking about a good supporter. If I hear the saying, say, listen what your masters say, and you can't go wrong, trust me. Check out that pin link. That pin link where you're coming from over Love Ice. A good supporter. You're in good hands when you support persons like that pin link. So I appreciate the love. So much appreciate the love. Thank you. So we're talking about wound. And wounds is not something where you can get up tomorrow morning and say, okay, then I am much better, you know? And I bypass that goes on. So, but there you know I go and hold it. So, you know, I mean, some person, as I said, some persons might have it a bit easier and a bit simple. And next person again might say, no, I will never forget that, you know, especially who did it. You understand? And yes, your parents can cause you emotional stress, emotional wounds also. I mean, it happened. People, persons might say, "Cho, it's just a father," or "Oh, it's just a mother." Just what them carry come here. So yeah, these things happen same way, and yeah, people carry the feelings right through. And you know, hurtful it can be when persons get up every day and tell us, you are you are nothing, or because of your color, it's like you don't existed. That bad, that really bad. Trust me. But I mean, things happen. Things happen, you know. But it's I don't know how would I go about dealing with situation like this. I mean, how to deal with a child with emotional wounds. It I try all angles to focus on positive, try and keep it positive, especially if it include your family, close family. You get what I mean? And I like you go around some stranger, or them left you around some stranger, and the stranger abuse you. It's rough just to see him, you know. But the family abuse is worse than anything else, you know. You know, the old settings of being on emotional wound from childhood coming up. It's not an easy task to get up and say, all right, then, I'm going to just bypass this year. I forgot about this year because I can't bother. It's not as easy as how it sounds, guys. I'm telling you. Some people can get over it in no time. And the next time again, some people just let me know if you're hearing me clear and if the fan is making too much noise in the background, please. Please support my pin link. I support that pin link, please, and thank you. I appreciate the love. Thank you, Nick, from the pin link. Thank you. Oh, so the background is not making a noise. Thank you so much. Vibes with the Thompson family in the building. Love eyes. Hey, vibes. What you love now? Right, this song. Hello, everyone. Blessings. Love eyes. I'm back from the pin link. Thank you so much, Nick. And make sure you do it properly. Please and thank you. If you don't have the time to check the pin link now, check it later. Don't go over there and run over back. And then when you run over back, the banana run come right behind you. RJ in the building. What's popping? What's popping? Are you doing? Survives the RJ. Bless up, you know. Right? Let's say, you know. Hearing you clearly. Okay, thanks. So, is this not a sense? This is not a saying like as something we can just forget about, you know? It's not a forget about. Just forget about that. No, it's not a forget about. Emotional wounds is a lifetime. I'm telling you. People can say what they want to say, but it's a lifetime. It's something that is going to keep rest on you, like literally sit on you. You get me? Up to this day, after all these years, I have my childhood past dealing with. Some days I am not okay, but we just have to find the right control to deal with it. So true, and RJ, so true. And this is what I'm trying to say from day one. It's not something we can just get up and say, how much years that I go? I simple no. Sometimes flashes come, sometimes Sometimes you're even talking to your own child, and then you start to remember, like I said, oh, this is what happens, you know. I don't really want it to, you know, you don't really want it verse itself towards your child. So yeah, it happens. These things happen, and you don't want it if you repeat itself. You don't want if you see it back. You don't want nobody if you go through it. So you try to deal with the children them as best as possible. You know, but I mean, I don't know if there's any healing about it. Honestly, I don't know if there's any healing about it. And then you have some family members who make it worse. Worsen, may I tell you, worsen. You get me? They don't even try to find out how you feel inside. How are you feeling now growing up and what you have been through? How is it affecting you? Nobody asks that damn question. But yes, still it does happen, right? You have to bear that on your damn own. Twin vibes are called to you. Mel vibes are called to you. Mel calling back to vibes. So we are highlighting the topic, guys. Please and thanks. Who feels it knows it, though. You can never heal from your childhood past. Exactly. And yet still, people will tell you point blank say you will heal. We are highlighting the topic, guys. So sorry, I'll still call to you. And yes, we have moderator at the building who can call the persons here also. But I'm debating on the topic because I won't be here long. I need to get some rest. I need to start focus on me. And I'm learning that every day. I need to focus on me. Yeah, so here my question say, like, share, subscribe, right? That's so. See it there? What's popping, family? I saw we do it over here, so right? That's so. So the cushion them coming up, guys. You can put in your orders for the special color you wanted, or you have to work with what I get. I'm trying to get some variety of colors. Persons are inboxing asking. As I said before, they are coming out shortly, and there are variety of colors. If you need special colors, let me know before them done, and then you're gonna say you didn't need that. I heard that my father is coming to Jamaica in a few weeks, and trust me, my mental health is all over the place, trying not to get myself in trouble. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I understand exactly what you're saying, RJ. What I have been through in my childhood. That person have the audacity to go on my Facebook page and send me friend requests. Believe it or not, I was so angry. I was so angry. So I know where you talk about, RJ. I know exactly where you're getting at. You get what I'm saying? It's like seeing it. It's like my whole entire body start run crawl and cross. And I try to make myself on a level where I try not even to think negative. You understand? Because if he only knew what was I thinking at the time when he sent that request. I wanted to take that request under one condition. And I said, you know what? Snap out of it. I just block and delete instant. You know? I said, snap out of it. This is not what God have want you for. If it's so, He wouldn't have make you alive to the day that you can talk about it. So RJ, it don't worth it. It don't worth it. I'm telling you, don't worth it. It not worth it. Not making dry out. Yeah, people say what they want. People say what they want. You have some of them going through the emotional stress right now, the emotional wounds, the emotional agony, the whole settings of it. And you have some people who will never tell you as it is. You understand? But I'm telling you, it's not something where you can get up tomorrow morning and sleep it off. No. Not something where you can get up tomorrow morning and sleep it off like that. No, it's not. Check out my pin link, guys. Check out my pin link. Support my pin link, please and thank you. Any amount of ninjas that support the pin link, that please and thanks. Appreciate it. Good pin link. You don't want to lose them kind of support there. Please and thank you. RJ, that I don't know. That is so weird. It is so weird. So me I say, oh, the devil's so bright. Who is the devil? Go to hell. That's what I'm saying now. Why is it that? Why would you want to do that? It's like you see one coffin when you like or something. I don't know. Maybe. It's not like I can't find where to find you. I choose not to. Why would you want to find me? One reason why I don't want to find you. No, what? Why? What could it be the reason why you want to find me? That would be my whole thing, yeah. What would be your reason why you want to find me? You get me? So them can't tell me nothing. Them just can't tell me nothing. Period. Him couldn't tell me nothing, RJ. Him couldn't tell me nothing. Nothing at all. One thing I would have take up your opportunity to accept your request. And when I started to think hard, I saw something touch me. I said, no, 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 no. But I was shocked. Everything run to my brain like literally negative. I was so shocked. Say here, the Bible says we are supposed to forgive and forgive. You can't forget, but you can forgive. But you see, forgiveness is not for everybody. I'm telling you that straight, right here on here. Forgiveness is not for everybody. But for God's sake, we're just going to bypass it in a positive way. You understand? For God's sake, we're going to bypass it in a positive way. But I'm telling you, it's not easy. It's not an easy thing. I'm telling you. The link is right there. The link is right there. You understand? So them get up both here send friend request. How are you, man? How are you? Unusual in the building. What did what I supposed to do and ear supporting as always comes up already. O'Neill, move from there, no, man. Move from there. Full of attitude, bless up and nice, clean, set the link in the chat. That one keep asking for my number to call me. But now I know why. He wants to know where my headspace is. RJ, I think so too. I do think so. Trust me. He wants to know where your headspace is, right? Because he's coming here. Him know him head mad. Him know my head mad for him. But you all will hear about it. No, RJ, it's not worth it. I tell you, say it's not worth it. It come across me like that, where them tell me, say, me just want to accept the friend request. I just want to accept it under one condition. As me accept it, I want to meet up the same day me accept it. The same day I want to accept it. And then me just feel that touch, so no, it's not worth it. It don't worth it, because what is to be, going to be. And in the long run, they're going to feel the consequence. They are going to feel the consequences. I'm telling you. So RJ, believe it or not, pray about it. It's not worth going after them. May I tell you. Give me a minute there, guys. I know I did something wrong, right? And that's all my memories stay at times. I have only on my head for deal with. So I'm not even gonna make it too rush at me too much. But yeah, these things happen. And guys, I'm gonna tell you this, man. You have to stay focused and you have to strong. You have to strong in this in them time, yeah. And to know them people, yeah, get up every day and talk about how much you can bypass, you can forgive, you can just forget about that. It's not something where you can just get up and forget about, guys. It's not as simple as oh you make it sound. You understand? It's not as simple as oh you let it sound. Emotional wounds is not something where I can get up and say. I bypass that, yeah, man. That's okay. You know? When I look on that no more. When I pay that no mind. We're not even gonna focus on that. You don't even have to focus on it. It just flashes just come. Things happens, right? Flashes just come. But RJ, I'm telling you, it don't worth it. Fuller, where you there? See the link there, mama. It just not worth it. Period, it don't worth it. You understand? It not worth it. It not worth it, RJ. We don't want to hear about nothing. You not have to see him. You not have to see him. You not have to deal with him. You just pray for him. Remember, we want little ones them for prosper, you know. Remember, we want good for little ones them, you know. Remember, we want better for them, you know. So you not have to even think. You not have to even go there think about him. Pretend as if him don't existed. I'm telling you. One love, Shy Baby. How are you, Shy Baby? How are you? How are you doing? Thank you so much for passing through. In ads, Bless Up Love Eyes. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just facts. Him no worth it. Him no worth it. I'm telling him don't worth it. You get what I'm saying? We're not even gonna look on that, period. We just are gonna try keep it on a level. Keep it on a level where we can deal with situation how it's supposed to deal with. You get me? But exactly. You can just say whatever you want to say. So easy. But it's not an easy task to get around to. I know it's easy said, but may I tell you, say, focus. Thank you so much, One Love. Focus. And always remember the little one. Because at them me focus on. At them me think about. When you think about it, cut cross people certain way. At them start flashing our head. You get what I'm saying? At them we start to think about. At them we start focus on. Vibes calling to One Love. Why? What happened? What happened where the brother is concerned? Well, if him have to visit him and back, this is the diva where you went. You love to stray. Diva where you went. If him have to visit him, if him have to, How old is a brother? If he's a big man, him don't have to visit him. You understand? Big man and big woman live them own life, them own decision. You get what I say? We not have to see our parents. We not have to do we not have to do nothing special. Yes, them bring me come here, we're grateful for that. You understand? But we not have to overdo it because some of them don't deserve it. Some of them not worth looking at. Some of them never worth talking to. Because of the treatment with them give. And the worst what them expect of you. So it's not easy. You get me? Welcome, Lenford. Welcome. My moderators, can you please welcome the persons here? Please and thank you. I'm only highlighting the chat, the conversation, guys. Only the conversation that we're having is going to be highlighted today. I'm so sorry, but I'll call to everybody as soon as I can. So, Diva calling to RJ. But she go eat dinner. Foodie. Lenford, hi. Winston Gel TV in the building. Hey, Winston, how are you doing? Welcome, Winston. Happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So Winston is saying, hello, hello, Oath, my friend. And beautiful Kingston, Jamaica, the Love ICV. Good evening. Good evening, Winston. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the love. One of my newest moderator, guys. You can support him as much. And remember, he's also running on the screen. Thank you so much. So Lenford calling to Sassy. Lenford, Vibes calling to you also, telling you welcome. So Barrett, I'm back. Barrett, where were you? Vibes said, Disa Diva, how are you doing? For real, RJ, what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if it's an adult. Sassy, remember my message on IG. One Love said that. It doesn't matter what happened. But anyway, that is that. Not saying anything more than that. Behave yourself, no man. Behave yourself, no man. I know the feelings, you know. You know, hear me tell you, so when the man sent me the friend request, I was like, what the hell? Why the devil I push this? What is it that the devil is saying to me right here? You get me? I mean, the devil is a liar, man, RJ. Don't follow it up, man. I tell you. So Winston Joe said, good evening to all guests on the Love ICV. Blessings to all Jamaican near and far. YT, right there. So thank you so much, Winston. Appreciate the love. Appreciate it. Guys, I'm only highlighting the topic. So please click on the topic. Go on the topic. We're going to talk about the topic. The mentally challenged because of the same person and placed in a nursing home by him. What? What is saying, RJ? What is saying? Viva! Viva in the building. What's popping, Viva? What's popping? You good? You behave yourself? Wow. This is too much to deal with. I'm telling you. Trouble not set like rainy, man. Trouble just not get up and set like rainy, man. You see how trouble stay? Trouble not set like rainy, man. Trouble just appear, man. Why may I tell you, star? Jaja no, star. Jaja no. Big up your nice clean self, right? They say no still say I'm in ads. Big up to the horse and the chat, right? That's what you love, right, you? Now one them search for evidence in your LS, the future. Ooh. RJ, relax the man. Relax the man. You know what? When I was and get your hands dirty, them all go, them all go in a sufferation, It does take time. I treat go. It look like it's slow, but it's sure. Believe it or not, it looks slow, but it's sure. So please, don't even think that. Trust me, it's a workout, man. It's a workout. If I hear them say some people just don't worth it, right? Just don't worth it. I'm telling you. Vivo, move from there. Wrong one. Sorry. Most of us have had some childhood experience that we should love to forget. It's not an easy talk about. It's not an easy task where forget is concerned. It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. It might sound easy them to talk cheap, but boy, I'm telling you. It sounds so simple and easy, but it's not. Definitely not. I'm telling you. It's not an easy one. Guys, press the thumbs up as you go and share out the live as you can. And remember, you can always join the membership anytime. You can also sponsor the channel in any way you can. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Winston Gel said, hello, my YouTube family vibes with the Thompson family. How are you doing? Good this evening. So yeah, we know that happened, Barrett. We know we have that lock. Guys, we dropped the link. Who want to come up? Full of attitude after the link earlier, but I don't see her. I don't know what I'm to her. I must have lost. Around the corner, I'm going to send go look for her. We are only highlighting the topic, guys. We're talking about the topic, so we're highlighting the topic. Moderators, please welcome persons in the chat. Appreciate it, please, and thank you.
Yes, my last. I am lost, Ed.
I like that for your head. Give me,
Thank you.
Cute.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday to you too.
Today's my son's birthday, so I'm like super busy.
You're born
morning, girl. Yeah. Eh?
When there?
I mean, I woke up in present them.
So Karen on the live, I'm telling him happy birthday, you know.
Mello.
Yeah, but your birthday coming from the camera, pretty up and beer things and I go on. So.
Listen to me now, listen. Come here. No, somebody wants to say happy birthday to you. Come here. Come here, Mello.
Don't tell me say Mello shy, you know.
Oh, hello.
Hey, handsome. How are you?
Hi. Are you sick or something? Why is your voice very low?
I'm low. I'm still low.
Your voice is like a little like.
It still sound low. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, him can notice that. Yeah, I'm not feeling well though for true. I'm not well.
He's very intuitive that way.
Oh, but it's his birthday. It's special, a special day, especially September month. Happy birthday, Prince. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
You like her voice? Say thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're so welcome. Oh my God. I love him.
Mello?
So polite.
Yeah, so I surprised him. We went to a restaurant that he'd been wanting to go to. I gave him some money and then we was on a shopping spree.
Did you vlog it?
Vlog what? No.
I hate you. Like seriously?
Girl, listen, I was basking in the moment, with my son. That was just, I called some people on video call and stuff like that, but I was just basking in the moment.
So
I know,
laugh as
listen,
much
I
as
am
you
not a
can.
vlogger yet, so I'm not
Try
thinking
to
to
be.
vlog stuff
Try
yet.
to be a vlogger. Try to be a vlogger. No matter with it. You're a business
Bless up
woman.
everyone in the chat. Lord, me not have
Business
no
people
manners.
always
Happy
try to
Sunday,
vlog
you
as much as
guys.
they can. I know you're a businesswoman.
Oh,
That means you can vlog.
excuse me. Somebody want to talk to you.
Oh,
Hold up.
oh, my princess. Is it my princess?
Hi.
Hey, princess. I hope you. Oh my gosh, she is so pretty. Mwah. How are you, sweetheart?
Oh,
What's up, mama?
I got this.
Ooh, that's your baby. Ooh, she's cute.
That's not a baby. It's
She's cute like you. Awesome.
Sure, girl, take get nails done also. Yes, right. Let's go.
Ooh, no, sir, ever at no. Can't hold back the princess here, right? This so.
Listen, me act and pick them up actor.
Right, this so. Ever two ads. Can't manage ever.
Well, guys, go in the room. Bye. So you know I have to bless you up because you know I'm busy.
Right, this so.
Look at this.
Oh, hold on. Saturday.
Ooh, that's pretty, Ava. That's cute. You went shopping today.
So
Awesome.
isn't it? Mom helped me. So
Ooh, it's only a prettier than your Barbie. Oh,
Say bye.
cute.
So yeah, girl. What the topic now? Cause you know I have to drop something before we go away.
Girl, you always have something for drop when you come on to them. Something, you know. It's
What is the
how to heal-
topic?
How to heal a child with emotions. Ooh.
Lord Jesus, I don't heal.
Mm-mm.
You don't heal.
I'm telling them.
Especially if the person that did that to you, especially if the person passed away and you did not really get to make the person know what they did to you, the effect of what they did to you, you don't heal. I God alone have to help you and you have to cry out to God for your heal.
They
Because
told me to talk about earlier.
let me tell you something that happened to me this week, right? I'm putting on business. Some stuff happened to me when I was a child, right? Watch out, Mr. Now come up. Some happened to me when I was a child, right? And the person that kind of, I wouldn't say that it did it, the person that did it passed, or the persons that did it passed away. But one of the main person that caused it to happen is still alive. And it's somebody in my family, right? And it's like, you know, because me are the most me outspoken and all of that. My family is a family where anything will happen, sweep under the rug. They don't care what it is. Because it's all about how people perceive them and stuff like that. Yes, Ava. I don't know, actually, brother. I'm on the live. Close the door. Please give her Play-Doh. I don't know where is it. Anyway, excuse the children then. And you know that person became ill. And my phone ring off now because guess what? The same person me where at the black sheep and when them do all kind of things too. Nobody's not there but me, right? If anything should happen, right?
Yeah.
And I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was even talking to my husband, and I was like, yo, I started crying, and I started lashing out because I think that I bottle up a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
And I start talk, I'm say, I told you no, you know, no English, no, be a patter, straight patter. I talk about it's like it's replaying in my mind like it just happened to me, and it's like the tears just came flooded and flooded and flooded and flooded, and it's like, oh my God, like, and as much as I am 32 years old, I am still not healed from it, and this is stuff that happened to me when I was maybe 10, 11, 12. Them so it don't, because at the end of the day, if somebody do you something or somebody was in cahoots to the person that did something to you, and there's no remorse, or there's nobody not take no responsibility, it now go heal. I got God alone have to help you with that. Come here, tell us, my mother passed away. Both my parents have passed away, right? Go so. Go so. Nobody know what you're singing right now, my love. Anyway. Which family did she have cut me?
Yeah, both parents passed away.
Yeah, both parents passed away, right? And some things what my mother do to me up on days until she died, and both my parents had cancer, so they died months apart, right?
Yeah.
So things what she up on her deathbed, something what she do to me, love eyes. And when you see when she passed away, and me, them call. Me, them call. You see them dirty girl? Yeah, me, them call. Yeah? A lot of people, they came to America, and you know, I've been in America since I was 17 years old, right? And a lot of people, they come to America and they have this glamorous life. I did not. I remember days after me coming from Jamaica. I remember days after my dad passed away, where me couldn't even eat a bowl of cereal in my mother's yard. Right
Wow.
after my father passed away, I'd be a bad treatment me used to get.
Wow.
Right? Me have to beg my mother. Me remember when me go medical school. When me go medical school in a Love Ice, a $2 for what's fair, you know? $2. Right? Because then the import my father car. After my father dead, I have a bag of things going on, my love. And I asked her, I said to her, say, me need bus fare because my cousin, he went to the same school as I went to. So it's a true him always love food. Me to bribe him and tell him, say, "Carry my woman, me give you some food." Anyway, me said, me just want the bus fare for God. I live in New York them time there. My mother tell me, say, she not give me no money. Not give me no money. I said, all right, no problem. And guess what? Girls still got school same way. You say the same night she tell me, say, she not give me no money, Love Ice. Our friend come in the house. And $100 before them, they have the pretty $100. $100. My mother fuck out a fair wallet and give the girl. Yeah?
Wow.
So let me tell you something. A lot of people, them see people and they don't know people or what them go through. And sometimes people say things and people are mean, and then something that triggers to people. That's why people have to mind the things what them say to people, because you don't know. Saying a bad thing to a person or treating a person bad can trigger.
Hold on then, Fuller. Guys, please, I am only highlighting the topic. If you're discussing the topic, I will highlight it. If you're not discussing the topic, my moderators will call to each and every one of you. So sorry. I'm so sorry. I am only highlighting the topic. We're dealing with the topic. Sometimes we stray away from talking what we want to talk about because we call into persons constantly. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Bless up everybody. My moderators, please call to the person them come in. Please and thank you. Appreciate it. Once I see you talking about the topic, there I go highlighting you. Please and thank you. Appreciate every one of you. Love you guys. Go ahead, Fuller.
Yeah, hear me now?
Yeah, boo.
Yes, as I'm saying, people, being cyber bullies, and people do some crazy things to people, and people get triggers. Because me, as old as I am, I do get triggers. Certain things, say some things with me and whatever, more cussing out, right? Because being in a family where I'm always called down, things always happen to me, and them call me down. No, I'm at a point where I'm outspoken now, because Mrs. said nobody can call me down no more. So yeah, I'm still going through the hurt and the pain, and that's why I am so overprotective of my children, because I don't want nobody take no liberty of them. Right? Because nobody was there to protect me. My mother never did it. My granny never did it. Nobody was there to protect me.
Yes.
You understand? Let me tell you something, man. From something when me go through, when I look upon me and hole in the jaw, and girls still stand up yourself. See him where?
Yes.
And sometimes you see him one where them chastise them, all kind of things. And you see him one of a turn on and help the germs back them.
Yeah.
And you see him one. So people who have pitney, Una have to be very mindful and very, very careful. I
So
own a
true.
later on in the picnic, whether it is boy, girl, or indifferent. Be very careful. Because trauma are something, and every picnic outspoken and everybody outspoken.
True.
And trust me, this is which where the fuller attitude come from. Because nobody can call me don't know.
Yes.
Nobody.
Yep.
And me look back on them something there, me say, which boy or which girl? You're mad? And you have to be careful of relationships that uno pick up
Falling
as
on
partners.
True.
Yeah? You can't
I
pick up
know.
somebody who are molester and you don't know.
True.
And if you picnic them, I come to and I say to you, say, Mommy or
Listen,
Daddy,
listen.
Mas Joe or Miss
Listen.
Joy said this and said that. I see them act out in a kind of way. Sit them down and talk to them.
Listen to them.
Don't be too busy for it. As much as me busy, let me tell you something. People don't know. Sometimes later night, me call my son them one by one or even all together, all my kids them. I ask them, is there anything bothering you?
Yeah,
What
man.
is going on? Why are you acting this way?
You have to do it.
You have to do
You have to
it.
do it. Yep. Yep.
Yes, otherwise, them
Great.
some of the trauma, something you not get over, man.
Not happy.
And it hurts more. I think, this is my opinion, I think it hurts more when the person has passed away and you do not get to tell the person them all you feel. Because I am living that. So if that person is alive, and you whether you talk to the person yes or no, to get that off of your chest, you have to tell the person, say, Mas Joe, Miss Jane, you know, say 1976, or you lick me in my head, you know, so I never like it. I mean, you know, so I have a writ against you of how much in years now. Tell them, let them know, because if they don't know, how are they going to? Because some of them are dark shit too, so excuse my language. Some of them have no remorse in them, and if some of them feel like say, yeah, them do it, so what? But for you, forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is your peace of mind.
Yes. Just get God involved. You know?
So let me tell you something. Somebody will have to cry out to God. People go through trauma.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Love Ice. Let me tell you something. Let me peep you into my world or me grew up. When me was 7 years old, me used to go to school at town, named Dupont Primary School. Me still have my lunch money, my love. And me used to depend on my friend them. If I go out my yard. Man see me on road and take me away. Molest me and me go and go tell my mother. And when my mother said to me, say, if you tell anybody, me kill you. As a mother, and this aunt me up to this day. That's why I'm so overprotective of my children. Any job with me I take, Love Ice, it have to be work from home. I don't want nobody around my picnic them.
Yep.
You understand? And as much as I love my mother, she was not a remorseful person. I can't count on my aunt how much time my mother hugged me. My mother passed when I was 19 years old. 6 days before my 19th birthday, but before my 20th birthday, sorry. I can't count on my aunt, one aunt, how much time, and not even 5 times, how much time my mother hugged me.
All that you're saying, I know what you're saying. I've been there. All that you're saying, I've been there. So I know.
You understand? Things on me find out later on where people tell me what my grandmother know about things and never tell me. Them don't have no remorse. That's why I say me, a lot of my family, I'm not afraid to talk. I want by my family, them me not talk to my love. God bless the one them who me chat to or who have my number can call me, my love, and me answer.
True.
Because sometimes, somehow we are blessed with some great family members. We are blessed, and I'm gonna tell you something. So the one them were blessed, stay blessed. Yeah? Cherish your family member them. You said the dirty one them like when me out. When me here say Mass Joe drop out, me say, rest in peace. So it good. Nobody can come to no funeral. Me not going nobody funeral. For what?
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Right there, so. I was there with my grandfather there. Anybody have my personal number? No, I was supposed to see my grandfather, right? I was there with my grandfather did. I cry. That's what my mother did me in a ball. My grandfather, because you know what? A whole heap of time, they say my grandfather, a whole heap of time him saved me from my mother.
Mm-hmm.
So let me tell you something. We trust me, the trauma something there, it hits home. Here, it hits home. Because I still not get over the whole heap of what me go through my love.
So true, Barrett. So true. This is it, the experience. So a man can't tell him nothing if he not experience certain things. So true. You know exactly. Welcome, James. Thank you so much for passing through. Appreciate the love. Thank you.
So people just have to know themselves, yeah, my love.
Barrett the fuller, I feel your pain.
Let me tell you something, man. I will up night me ball.
That you want, sweetie?
I will up night me ball. When me look, I see me not have nobody. Remember, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I will up work me get. Cause girls stay with jobs, right? Multiply that. And when me look, I mean, sister, remember one time, me down my yard, I'm sick, you know, me now nobody for watch Ava, you know. Nobody for watch Ava. I say, God, I don't know what I'm coming. I lose my job coming out. Nobody for watch Ava. I don't feel well. Me forgot hospital, love eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm call my phone with them. I'm say, one on we live in ICM county, you know, my love.
Yeah.
They live about 15-20 minutes away from me. I'm say, can you come watch Ava? I gotta go to the hospital. Them said, no, I'm busy right now. I'm at a party.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I said, see him germs. Come on my yard. When she not a food for them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Garrett. But she never condemnation, my love.
Yeah, man, feed them.
Yeah?
Feed
I
them.
won't leave me though for people, man. Should me not talk? I'm a very kind-hearted person, yeah?
Feed them, man. You know, go wrong. Trust me.
How you eat?
They eat wild breadfruit with pumpkin and stew chicken.
Girl, me not cook, me. Not cook a damn thing. I'm eating cake. You want some of my cake?
What you scared?
Me say you want some of my cake. That mistake.
I'm not here.
Yeah, that's your business. We never get none here. Who beg don't get, who don't beg no one.
Yeah, man. RJ, I talked about it earlier. And she have vent. And she said, our father, the funny we are coming to Jamaica a couple of weeks from now. Right now, she have beg. For just hold on certain way. Because she don't want to do no damage.
I would enough time I have to hold my tongue, my love.
Holding your tongue is one, but RJ are pretty deeper. You understand? Right now, I should have one brother in the mental hospital because of the father. And she has said,
germs them, man.
You can imagine? So you see them talk about do parents this and give parents that and oh. What people are suffering for them and them bring it come here. Them don't bring it come here with no love. Most of them. Them bring it come here because they want the man. And when the man not stay, them abandon you.
I'm if you tell her that one day.
Oh.
I tell you, I made like a poco woman, I got a poco church.
Oh, you
who joining me? Let me tell you my head. Come, Love IC, I got church.
Or you to get up and abandon your child. To the man decide saying, nah, they're with you. That's just madness. Totally madness. You get
How
me?
would I pass screen?
Barrett.
Hi, Barrett.
Good evening.
Evening, Barrett. How are you, sweetheart?
Here. Listening to Fuller's story.
Yeah, Fuller always have it, you know. Like myself, yeah. The two persons not really got through my channel because I stored them on my channel. And I want to do a follow-up on Overlove Doctor. Where the story is concerned. But Barrett, you have some good points. You were passing on earlier in the chat. And trust me, it is so easy to say things, but it's not easy to get it done.
That is so true. But you know, we live and we learn as we go along in life.
True.
It's the experiences that we have that teaches us how to be better and how to do better. Sometimes it's difficult. It can be difficult to really look away at what persons have done to us. But sometimes it's always good for us to do so. It helps. Understand? Because if we walk around with the hurt on our backs, then it's always gonna be a burden to us. Sometimes we have to learn how to just shed everything and just live our lives how we want to live it, and forget about them. Forget about sometimes it's better you just put aside these persons.
Hold on, Barrett.
Life.
Moderators, please call to the commas them coming in. Call to them, please, and thank you. Go ahead, Barrett.
Sometimes for peace of mind, it's always better to just forget about those persons. You know, if you don't have if there's no need for communication, then there is no communication.
True.
Right? And whatever has happened, we can forget it. You know, we always say, well, we can forgive, but don't forget. But forgiveness, I always hear people say forgiveness is a process, and I'm still trying to figure that out.
No, it's a process.
But personally for me, I still try to figure that out. Because how I interpret forgiveness, and that you can forget when you truly forgive somebody. Because for me, forgiveness is a process of reconciliation. That's how I interpret forgiveness. It's a process of reconciliation.
It's not that easy.
Because if we look at it from a biblical perspective, when God forgave us, it was an opportunity for reconciliation.
Forget not so easy, Barrett.
Right? And yeah, I know it's not easy because the physical scars will always remind us.
Exactly.
And even the mental and emotional scars will always remind us of, you know, the past, what has happened. But moving forward, reconciliation, sometimes you don't necessarily deal with the person again. But it doesn't mean that you have not forgiven them.
Right.
It doesn't mean that you have not reconciled with the person. But the reconciliation means that, listen, we are not going to have any communication. Right. You're not going to be a part of my life. You're not going to be a part of anything that I do or say as of today. Right? because maybe sometimes just seeing the person and just interacting with them will keep the memories coming back, and you want to leave it out. So it's rough. It's hard for a lot of persons. There's so much hurt and so much broken people out there. You come across them every day. Sometimes you don't know unless sometimes we take the opportunity.
So Sashibu is saying that she don't talk to her father, but she love him 100%.
So we are to just take the opportunity to listen and give persons the space to vent. Because sometimes when we have these bottled up feelings and emotions and hurting us, it's basically there, and it's weighing us down. And we sometimes persons just need to get it off, but they don't know who is listening, and they don't want to be judged, because we love judge people.
True.
I found this out years ago with a lot of Jamaicans that we like to judge, but our judgment sometimes comes before we hear the person's story.
True.
We never take the time out to hear the full story before we pass judgment.
Jump for judge first.
Right. Yeah. And the person may say, "Oh, I don't judge people," but I prove it to a lot of people that listen. We always come to our own conclusion based on part of the story. Yeah, but it's always important to listen the whole story.
So true.
Yeah, sometimes it's not easy. It's not. The other half is not available, but that don't mean that the person who is telling that part of the story, their story is always right.
Right.
Yeah, but we have to be careful how we interpret it in terms of listening to it. And that's not that we're saying that the person being truthful. But I like to listen to people, because I know I've heard a lot of stories. I know that I may not have some of these experiences.
Yeah.
My experiences may have been different. Right? But part of living and part of growing is hearing other person's experience and using it as markers for your own life. Yeah.
Barry, can I say something to you? Not to cut you.
Go ahead, man.
But you have to understand that everybody interprets things different, correct?
Well, that's true.
And me can tell you, say, say the sky purple. I say, no, sir, the sky blue. But that doesn't mean that I am being untruthful, right? But that's what I say. No, I'm not saying you are. I'm just trying to, say a point. So, because I've been in a situation where I'm telling a person my story and what happened to me. And the person saying, no, that didn't happen to you because I don't know X person like to be that person. And you can't say no, because my relationship and your relationship could be different. Your relationship and the relationship is also different.
Different with the same person, true.
Exactly what I'm saying. Yeah. And I agree with this. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, some people say.
No, man, I'm not saying what you're saying is not true. I'm saying sometimes we are we're talking about people who like to judge and pass judgment without hearing the whole story. Yeah, and I'm saying it's important for us to hear the story, but sometimes it's difficult because we can't hear both sides.
I don't know about nobody else, but there's no way I can come on here and talk about my parents so bad, and I didn't bring me come here. That wouldn't make no sense. You must have done something to me that causes me to say what I'm saying. You get me? You must have done something to me that caused me to say that.
Yeah. And hearing and full of hearing your story, listening to your story makes me feel more hurt
Thank you,
and
Snuggles.
sympathize with your
Welcome. Happy
pain.
Sunday to you.
I
You
will eat
understand what I'm
me go
saying?
through, man. I will eat me go chance till I go through.
Yeah, I'm connecting with you, with your hurt and your pain, because I'm listening and I'm hearing you speaking out, not because you are trying to defame anybody, but because this is how you felt, or this is how you're feeling now. You
We
understand?
still feel
And
it.
trying
Things when we remember some certain things, it's like it just happened to me
It
2
just
minutes
happened,
ago.
yeah. Yeah, I've been there, so I know.
yeah.
And a lot of times when I talk, yeah, what I full up my eye.
And it's
We
gonna,
get
and that's just gonna
emotional.
happen, and that is natural. That is so natural because trust me, emotional abuse sometimes is worse than even physical abuse.
You know, I had this conversation with my brother, right? Me and my brother, we live in the same house, right? I come from a family where they prioritize boys rather than girls. So when they get a boy picked on, the boy is the prince. The boy don't have to do nothing and get everything from a gold platter handed to him right there. So. And I had this conversation with it led up to an argument where we kind of hang up the phone for him. Can me I explain to him, say, listen, me and you living at the same household, me get treated this way from our mother. And he must say, no, that never happened. Why it never happened? Because guess what? You never had to do anything in the household. You never got in trouble. Everything that you did was a hug. Don't do that again. Me, when I did things, I be a boof waff, beef kick down, box down, all of that. Not saying, listen, we're the same, we have the same mother. That's two different relationships.
But
My
did you have the
father
same father?
was
You have the same
So
father?
true, Snuggles. So true, because I've been
no
through that.
different father biologically.
Okay. So maybe that,
Snuggles,
so if you look at it, maybe that's where the difference comes in now. Because
Snuggles is
even though you have the
asking.
same mother, you're expecting your
Yeah,
mother to
we
treat
have
you
the
the
same
same
mother,
way.
and but our father is different.
But you're expecting your mother to treat both of you the same way. But your
Exactly.
mother, but maybe your mother is looking at it from a perspective as maybe something that's coming from your father.
My mother, well, when me grew up, I grew up in Kingston 11. I grew up, and what my um some of my father's family and some of my far out family said to me that my mother, when I was a baby and when my mother was pregnant before I was born, so my biological dad, he died at the age of 2. So I grew up with my stepdad. That's who I knew was daddy, because I didn't know my biological father because he died. They didn't kill him, right? So a lot of times I always wondered why my mother treated me different, right? And when I ask question and all of that, people tell me, say, yeah, your mother and your father never agree. Them couldn't agree. And my father went away to Canada and remarried, right? And I guess there's some kind of animosity coming from him migrating and remarrying and stuff. Because they know some woman, if they them love a man and the man go and migrate and things, say them and the man are go still be together, right? And go so. So trust me get hit.
So right there you can see why the difference in terms of treatment.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Guys, remember, we're only going to highlight the conversation that we're having here. Please and thank you. Welcoming the moderators, people. Please and thank moderators. Welcome the persons them coming in the chat. Snuggles. Bless up your nice clean self. Thank you so much for that one. Snuggles is asking a question, guys. Is it who get abused more? Is it man or woman? Or boy or girl?
Where's the love? I sorry about that.
Snuggles is asking who get abused more.
It's not about who get abused, you know. It's about, you know, the kind of family you're in. It's not
No,
about because
he's just putting on a scale of who get the abuse more in life overall. Who get more emotional abuse? Is it men
I'll
or
say
women?
woman.
You know, I wouldn't count that. I would say
I,
both.
I, I don't know if that's a question that any of us can answer right now.
That's true too, but
Which is
yeah.
true. Which
Yeah.
is true. But I would have said both.
We would have to basically look on it from a professional level with statistics.
Yeah, which is true.
That's true.
Yeah.
It sounds like she come from a family where it's emotion, where it's an emotional. I like the question. Hold on. Sound like she comes from a family where it's material, not a particular, because only mothers treat their boys like princesses, which in terms make them weak. Why would you say that? I'm not treating my boy like a princess.
Listen to me. No offense to you, Love Life on your platform. Nothing what Snuggle have to say. Me no business. Me don't want to hear it.
Sound like she grew up in a
I say so like she come from a matriarchic family and not a patriarch. So it's the mother was the one who was in charge and in control of how everything was run in the family.
Mother tend to treat their sons better than their daughters. Seems to be something biologically with women.
No, in my family,
it's
been going on for generations.
It all depends on the family.
That's what I'm saying. In my family, they prioritize boy picking.
In my family, they treat the boy them more. They treat the boy better than the woman.
The boy picking them. My great grandmother had what? 6 girls and 1 boy. And remember me tell you say, for your son, him do something up here, get deported and come down, and she arms him up like a baby, do everything for him. And not the daughter them, run them away.
But as it relates to relationship between mothers and sons, we always find that mothers always keep the sons closer in some sense than they keep the daughters. And they will go a little further in some cases, not in all cases, for the sons, especially here in Jamaica. That's the culture here in Jamaica. So maybe what he's saying is that based on his experience or observation, that mothers tend to snuggle up them sons. And I've seen it. I've happened. You understand? And it so happened that you find that sons tend to, look out for their mothers more than they will look out for their fathers. You understand? And because of the whole stigmatizing men and fatherhood, fatherhood is highly stigmatized in Jamaica, believe it or not. Because every man is painted with the same brush. You understand? And persons don't view things on an individual level a lot. When you're man, all man are the same thing. So you find that on a large scale there are so many single parent household, and in a larger percentage is always the mothers that are there as the nurturers. So you find that with her daughter she have her sons, you always find that she will spend the time and she will make the effort to nurture her children. A lot of times the fathers are not there, and if they are even there, they are just there in the capacity of being the provider. They have not take the time out to spend time with their children, to make sure that everything outside of the financial aspect of of life is taken care of. When you go to PTA meetings in most schools, and most of the women you see,
yes,
even if they are married women, it's most of the mothers you see.
Yes.
You understand? When you go to any event for schools, the mothers are there. You can depend on the mothers. Sometimes the fathers are missing. They don't, because even if they're available, they're not taking the time to go and sit down. and spend that time to show their children that, listen, I'm a father, I'm your father, right? And it is proven that when fathers play a role in their children, especially children's education, that they do much better.
Yeah.
You understand? So fathers need to learn that you have a responsibility, and your responsibility comes not just in providing financially, but also in making that emotional effort to be there as a support for your children, especially your sons. Because believe it or not, they're looking at you and they're gonna be emulating your every move, you know. So even your thoughts, they're putting some of your thoughts into action.
Hold on. Stick a pin right there, so. Sashi Boo said it can be from any parent. My brother still live with him, our father, and I'm being the only girl he had to leave the house. He don't care where I was going. I don't have nowhere to go, but I have to hit the road. Wow, 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 wow. Well, if your mother and father never got along, why did they have sex with? That's what we were talking about earlier, Snuggles. You have some mother who pick up some man, and when the man then go get breathing so that could have hold the man. And when them realize say the man now go stay, them abuse the pitney from now till this morning. Non-stop.
True.
You get what I say? It happens.
And sometimes you don't even know. And love why sometimes the ladies don't even know that things don't gonna work out until when she go to the man and say, "Why, you know, I'm pregnant," because the man never ready for that, you know. You
No,
understand?
and I like, you know, want to listen to your Snuggles. You always come with some talk when the sound, when a 100 certain levels. And in a case like this, you have to be tender. You can't just drop things from people. People still are still mourning. People still are still venting. All the years we're still venting because I'm in that shoes. You get what I'm saying? So you can't get up and just say what you want to say on every topic. Some topic you gotta be careful. You get me? So it's not the matter she don't want you talk or she don't want to hear what you say, but the fact that you put things across. You have to be careful.
But Fuller, I hear you and I feel your pain, and I hope you. These are things that you talk with your husband
She
about.
not make it get violent, Snuggles. She know to control herself. I know it's so emotional, but she's not going to get violent. Mitchie Boo, bless up herself. Pablo Masters in the building. Greetings. Happy to see you back for so long. Thank you so much for passing through. Mitchie Boo, Tony Lifestyle. Thank you so much, baby girl. And yes, Winston is working in the chat. Thank you so much, Winston. Awesome job. So, Snuggles, I have a question for you, Barrett. To the young man on the panel, how easy it is life of a father that is also a husband in a child's life. Can you please explain to us, if you don't mind? What are the things as to cover?
Well, he said how easy it is.
Of a father that is also a husband in a child's life.
Well, you as a father, well, speaking for me, I can speak for me. I'm not gonna speak in general.
Right.
I ensured from the beginning that I had the proper foundation laid to be a father, right? And in doing that, when my first child was born, my first child is now 18. I ensured that I spend as much time as I could in that child's life. I recall I mentioned about school. I recall when my child started school, I used to take her to school every day. And for years, the teachers and never knew her mother because the only parents they knew was me, and they thought they thought I was a single parent because the mother never had to take any time from work to go deal with the schools or whatever is happening in school for the child. I took the time to do it because I think that was my responsibility. You understand? So even though I had the responsibility of dealing with the financial as the main breadwinner, I also thought I had the responsibility to deal with the security of my child, to ensure my child get to and from school each day. And also, give me a minute. I want something and she's never going to stop. Okay, just stay right here. Don't go back. All right, yeah, I'm back. So
Yeah.
I ensure that because you know one of the things that
I don't worry about it. All the way, you know, and all the ways are closed. Okay, that
okay,
you won't be able to see us all for that we're a week.
okay. All right, excuse me there. This was my son coming to share a little thing with something with me.
I
Right.
hear
So
you.
as I said, I saw myself as a parent, one that is responsible for every area of my children's life and development. Also, my family, being a husband, I'm also responsible for the affairs, not just of the children, but of my wife, the household in general.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So I have to do what I have to do. I have to work. I have to spend time with them. I have to help them with their homework. My daughter used to wait up on me to come from work to read her bedtime story. She would never go to sleep at night until I reach home from work. You understand? And her mother couldn't read her bedtime story. She was waiting on daddy to come and do it. So we developed that bond as father and daughter because she was the only child for for like 13 years. My youngest other child is 5 years old now.
Okay.
Understand? So we developed that kind of a bond, right? And so she really depended on me. She really depended on me for that support. So I was like her main support system.
Mm-hmm.
Even today, everything is daddy. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But as fathers, as parents, we have to ensure that we structure our lives and as persons who are going to become and persons, we have to make sure that that's not gonna basically. So you have to have a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Everything starts with a plan, right? So Snuggles, my plan was to get married first before I became a parent,
Right.
right? Because I said to say I don't want to have a child, start a family, and have a child here, have a child there. I want to start my family, and I want
One
to get
place.
married first. That was my plan,
Right.
and
So
I put
Snuggles,
that in place.
I hope
Yes.
that get to what you're asking. I hope it help what you're asking right now. And he is saying it's very interesting. Oh, you say it's not going to speak. You're not going to speak general, but the whole time you were speaking in general. There are things I don't understand about human being conductive. Snuggles again, as I said before, what he was talking about earlier is just having a conversation, full of attitude situation. So me not understand what you mean by you was talking in general overall. It was just a speech over. It sounds like being a father and a husband is very hard, but yet he was making it sound like man does not decide, man does nothing beside work and come home. Snuggles, you're not listening now. You're really not listening. He's a mother and father in a one. So it is going to sound a lot. But when you have both parents, the
It
work
depends
is that
on how
hard.
you interpret it.
You understand? When both parents is around,
How you view it, so it's hard.
It's so hard.
It's not hard, and I'm not making it sound like it's hard, because it is very easy. But
It's
it all
all you
depends
deal
on
with it.
you.
Yeah, it's all you deal with the situation. Big up
You
Teflon.
understand? I don't see being a husband and a father as anything that I
But other
cannot
than anything,
undertake.
some people would, exactly.
No, it's not. It's not. There's nothing difficult about it. As I said, it all depends on how you structure your life.
Oh, you exactly. It's
You
all you
understand?
deal with things in an overall, you know.
What
This is
what
very
is
interesting.
hard?
What people can talk
What
about
would be
sides.
hard for me? What would be hard for me is to be supporting multiple households. If you have more than one children, if you have 3 or 4 baby mothers, that would be hard for me. And any
Good
man
night,
who have that
Overtime.
kind
Thank
of
you
a
so much for
structure, it's
passing
gonna be
through.
hard for them.
For persons who just join in, I will only highlight the topic. If we're discussing the topic, I highlight it and we continue to discuss. Otherwise, from that, welcome each and every one, and the moderators will welcome you also. Thank you so much for being here. So Snuggles is the one who's trying to be difficult, right? Mr. Perfect, because him almost forgot to say my robot. He's a machine.
If somebody tell us a love is him annoying.
He's a machine. So we're not going to stress over a machine. Yeah, we are humans. He's a machine. So Winston is working in the chat. Winston, so welcome. Teflon Dan, good evening, and everyone. Welcome to Love ICV. Right, that's all.
Right, that's the Winston. Go on with your work, yeah. Hard work get enough pay.
Right, that's fine now. Good member to you know it going on.
How much you get an hour?
Ooh. Leave him alone.
Pulla,
Yeah.
since you open your business, I go fast more in of it. I'll dig a little deeper. I know you're married, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Do you share your past experiences openly with your husband? And I used you would have shared it with us tonight.
Of course, I share numerous of times, but my husband is a person like this. He will always believe in, things that happen in your past, use it as motivation
to move forward.
Yeah. Speaking of him, hold on, him call me. Hold on.
In jealousy, sure.
But
Bless
I
up
asked,
everyone in the chat.
I mentioned in the chat earlier, Love Ice, that a tree that gets little water will always, grow deeper roots. And with having deeper roots, it makes it stronger.
So Stacey is saying, hold on. Stacey is saying the Bible contradictive. So it's human at times, just saying. Go ahead. Welcome, Stacey. Welcome. Go ahead. Please.
Right. So what I was saying, what I said, I wrote it in the chat. Because what happened is that when we undergo experiences, what it oftentimes does, it pushes us to want to achieve more. not only that it pushes us to want to achieve more, a lot of us becomes much stronger in terms of, you know, where we in terms of our motivation, because we're always looking at a way out. So you're going through this and you don't want to stay in it. So you're looking for a way out. So the motivation to succeed is always, you always have a stronger motivation to succeed. So sometimes we look at it as saying, life challenges, as saying, well, it's there to break us. But sometimes it's not there to break us. It's just there to make us stronger.
Yeah. Guys,
Um,
support the pin link, please, and thank you. Support the pin link. Go ahead, Fuller.
yeah, so I told me that's he's always saying, because he went through his stuff as well, and to him, he used everything when we go through as a motivation to push harder. But sometimes I try to tell him, like, sometimes I don't need the motivation talk. Sometimes I just want you to listen.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. Winston is saying, IT Winston, Gel TV, profound statement, Vincent Barrett. I like it. Coming from Winston.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Winston. You know, maybe I need to copyright that. That's an original statement.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Love Ice, can I say something to you?
Sure, go ahead.
Your lips look very luscious.
You don't see nothing else.
Girl, the hairstyle buzzy, the lips step popping.
Can't manage.
Yes,
I cannot manage. I cannot manage.
In the same time, I got Poco Church.
Right, that's so. Nothing is wrong with Poco Church. I like church overall.
So it just said trauma is a thing where
you know, I don't know about how maybe you need to tell us, but I know it takes a lot. When you have gone through a traumatic experience to actually
not one experience, experiences.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I don't say traumatic
experience. I love.
Let me say traumatic experiences.
Teacher P saying hi, guys.
Hi, teacher.
Hi. It's sometimes it's difficult to find to be brave enough to sit and and talk about it with somebody.
No, I got counseling.
Yeah. Because I remember.
That's a story time. We got counseling, and the counselor, what brings you in today? I'm gonna tell him, and him say, what made you feel this way? It's just like there's no emotion. There is just nothing, and I'm there and I'm crying, and it's like, okay, but you need to do this. And what do you think about doing this? I'm just like, listen, leave me alone. Trust me, I went through years of counseling. Me all right, me good. Me counsel myself. No, sir.
I've had an experience that I had to, and I had to seek counseling for.
Okay, Winston, you can have your dinner, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the love. I think Snuggles might take over your work by greeting the person and behave himself. Snuggles, can you take over Winston work by greeting the persons that are coming in, please? Snuggles, I gave you something to do. Yeah.
Right. So I was saying I had a traumatic experience.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember after about 2 years, I thought I had about a year and a half, I thought I'd gotten stronger and was able to be more in control of what how I felt. Until one day, I woke up one day and just had a breakdown. Literally had a breakdown. It's like everything, nothing. We couldn't just do nothing. You know, I just had a mental breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Snuggles is asking. Snuggles, I don't think getting therapy have nothing to do with color. Do black people need therapy? Yes or no? Please explain. I don't think
Alright.
therapy has nothing to do with color.
Yeah, come on for your platform because that person that a robot there, I get on my nerves.
You're lucky I make him stress you out enough. I don't think getting therapies have nothing to do with color.
It's not anything to do with race.
I think you're having it wrong there. I don't even matter go race. I just say color.
Listen, anybody will have a problem and I feel like I need to go to therapy, go to therapy.
Go to therapy, exactly. That's not the
Yeah.
color. Okay, Snuggles.
I don't know. That's a strange question though.
A very strange one. A psychopath
I never see that one coming.
You're really and truly a robot. I believe you know.
I think we need to look at the fact that there are persons out there that think that going to therapy is a weakness.
Not necessarily, you know.
There are people who don't know. There are people who think that, and it's prevalent in our society, and that's why people who don't really have a large pool of qualified psychologists in Jamaica here.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? My daughter said she wanted to study psychology, and when she did her checks and her go around do her research, talk to people, she realized that boy, that now go if she do that, she may not make any money because persons don't believe that they need to go get counseling. Yeah, in Jamaica, it's a big thing. But I believe that in the next 5 to 10 years, that kind of service is gonna be needed. I say after this whole COVID thing done and all of these children that develop antisocial behavior because they have been locked in and locked away for all of this time and haven't learned how to properly socialize and all of that. They're gonna need some, because we don't see it, you know. We think that, oh, them children are alright, man, them good, them might grow, but we don't understand the mental strain. I have a 5-year-old and so I can talk.
You. You can have your
that there's a great mental strain on them because they want to go out and they're unable to go out.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I say?
Mm-hmm.
They want to go out and play, but they're unable to do that. They want to go interact with their friends, and they're unable to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because of curfew and lockdown and social distance and all of that. No school. They're learning online, so you sit online every day with 20 other children, but you don't know them.
Right.
You only know their names. You have never met them before. It's a serious thing, you know.
Yeah, it is.
And it's gonna put a serious mental strain on our children.
These people have it the wrong way, right?
Yeah. So we have to really open up ourselves to the idea of counseling, you know, talking to people, sharing our experiences, and
I'm paying so I don't have to work. I
Let me
came
tell you
back.
something. I Foxy are talking about it because they said my children are homeschooled, right? And you see, when we go on the road, like we go to near Walmart, like today I took them shopping, right? And as soon as them see, say we're in at the store maybe 20 minutes, them want to go home. They don't want to see anybody. They don't want to be around anybody. Nothing.
For what you like.
I the mentality that I develop now, you know.
Yeah,
Lock
it's
out
just
of
them. Them
school,
in
out
a
of
for them
school,
quarters and them happy.
I first met her
yeah.
when Karen used to
And that is good,
okay.
Okay.
you know.
First met
It's all them putri out too. Guys, let me remind you, I am hold on, hold on.
you.
I am not highlighting persons calling to each other. Today is all about the topic.
And
So if we
you
are discussing
small
the
like
topic, we will
I
definitely highlight the topic and we talk about the topic. So our moderators will welcome you guys anytime. You're welcome. Each and every one of you are welcome. Kimberly Kitchen in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Big, beautiful love eyes, my
Hey,
beautiful
Kimberly
wife,
says,
Vincent, Winston, blessing to you all. Blessing, happy Sunday to the chat coming from Kimberly. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the love. You can share the love, continue to support. Thank you so much.
tell her voice, bye bye. Tell her
Eh,
voice. Tell her say you go sleep. Bye bye.
you are gonna sleep. That eye look like it want to sleep. Let me sleep, that princess. Look at that eye there. That eye look like it want to sleep.
Sure, tell her say you want to sleep. Sure,
You
yeah.
sleep, princess.
you want
You sleep. You going to sleep, mommy?
Yeah.
When you coming to look for me? Hmm?
yeah,
You coming today?
yeah,
Can't get no flight today, no. When you
yeah,
coming to look for me?
yeah.
Eva,
I'm
Eva,
gonna
Eva, Eva, princess.
yeah.
Yeah, look how she look for the big old baby. Look for Eva big. Listen up, Eva. Eva, you coming to look for me?
Yeah.
Okay. May I look forward for your Christmas, Eva.
Gang,
Okay?
gang. Later, I'm going to with her so she can go sleep.
All right, Mama, no problem. Thank you so much for passing through.
No problem, no problem. Big
All
up
right,
on
Fuller.
yourself. My
Yeah,
problem, my
man, take
problem.
care.
If she can sleep fast enough, we'll come back here.
All right, no problem, sweetie.
All right.
I'll catch you again.
You.
All right, no problem. And remember, my husband's going live tonight at 8. So if you guys are not busy, I Love Ice still on. I'm not sure. Are you going to be on till at 8, Love Ice?
Not sure. Not even sure I'm going to be up at 8.
Okay, no problem.
I'm not 100.
All right, no problem. Later.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Have a wonderful evening. If you
Yeah,
know some
same
back,
to you,
yeah?
boo. All right, boo.
All right.
Uh,
So,
all right, there's a question in the chat from, is it Overton or
oh,
Everton?
yeah, I'm going on Overton now. Overton is saying, what about
Yeah.
a child who grew up with more than one person going from home to home house, did not go in a stable home? I'm telling you, Everton, that's a big load. That's a big load. I'm telling you, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. Some persons fight through and come out good, and the next person tried, it not work, and the next person lay back in it, and it becomes the worst ever in them life. But I know majority
Well,
of them don't come out good, period.
Overton, I can speak personally to a little to that experience. Because before I became an adult on my own, I lived in one, two, three, four different homes. My parents' home, I wasn't born in Kingston, I was born in St. Elizabeth. And I was 9 when I left my parents' home and came to Kingston to live with a relative. While living with that relative, I was the only child in the home, so I basically had the benefit as the only child. Had my own room, everything.
Wow. But you have little privilege there, so. You got a little privilege there. Children becoming antisocial. How can
Over
you
time,
all
I don't know if over time if I'm still being hurt. All of that changed when I was about 15. I had to relocate because the person I was living with passed away. And there was some movement, persons were migrating, and a whole lot of different things was happening. And so I had to move. So I ended up with a grandparent. So you're moving from one environment where you're basically live with. It's really live in a house. I live in a house where I have to prepare my breakfast in the morning. A home where you now have to share a room with 5 or 6 other persons. And that was very, very, I didn't know how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
So for years I was there and I wasn't happy. I was uncomfortable.
Jesus' daughter in the building.
Right?
Bless the
So I know because you're talking about two different environments right there.
Yeah.
Two different environments. Two different persons.
Sometimes one set negative.
Socialization is different. You understand? So it can be very traumatic on a child. And we may not have a very high rate of children in terms of the foster care system in Jamaica. But if you could talk to children who has been like in children's home and have moved from home to home, they could tell you about the traumas, the psychological trauma. Some of it may not be physical enough, but it's emotional and psychological. And that cuts very deep. Cuts very deep. Because things happen that you don't forget.
Yeah. So, Barrett?
Because you have some children that are very street smart and
your net is going in and out.
Experiences as motivation to push forward, as we had said before.
Barrett?
Because that is one of the reasons why I said
Barrett,
to myself,
are you hearing me? Are you hearing me, Barrett?
I'm hearing you now. You're going in and out. The internet is unstable.
You going in and out. You going in and out.
I don't know if maybe it's my internet that is unstable.
Yeah, it's going in and out.
It tends to give trouble at times.
Children become antisocial. Yeah. How can you all?
So over time, that was one of
in the future, which is with how the world is becoming. If you don't mind me asking, we can control the world and how it has become snuggles.
I don't know if children becoming antisocial is a benefit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a benefit because I don't know if we're gonna be, if there's gonna in the future there's gonna be a separation or we're still gonna we're going back to open interaction. We don't know. Because it's not as if the world has stopped.
Right.
It continues. It's just that it may be not as open as it was before. There are now different protocols that we have to observe. But the fact that we still have social media and as a way of reaching out and getting information, and information is still passed freely. But my expectation is that we're going to go back to, open borders right around and movement, freedom of movement. So we have to consider those things when it come on to our children. And even so, just in general, school.
Guys, support the pin link, please, and thank you. Yeah.
School reopen and a child now have to go back to school face. They have never gone to school. So they have spent 2 years online. They have never gone to school.
It is going to take away our
and then now they have to go to school.
ability to want.
It may not
integrate.
It may not affect them in terms of how they interact with their peers, but it may affect them in other ways.
Matthew, welcome. Thank you so much for passing through. So Overton is saying I have been to see physician. Is it psychiatrist before, and it was good to help me. Oh wow. So Overton said I'm gonna see a psychiatrist and it helped him within that time. What do you think? What do you all think when you all got like when you were young? Do you think it was helpful or harmful, and did you pick the switch or the strict? I not understand that, Snuggles. What, Rob? Snuggles, move from there, man. Check the pin link, guys. Check out the pin link, please, and thank you. Check the pin link. Well, I am one of them kind. I live with about 5 different people. I become rebellious and confused. Yeah, over time, it affects most persons, Most persons get affected like serious damage. You understand? Most persons got serious damage up to it. Living here, there, and near in the atmosphere. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Jesus. Yeah, here now?
Am I back?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you now.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing them. Yeah, Overton. So I understand the situation. As I said, I've had some experience in that. So I don't know. I was never a rebellious person. I don't know why. I was introduced to a lot of things. And I could have been, because when I had to move, that was in 88, the same year as Gilbert. And I went to look at where I was going. It wasn't somewhere that I wanted to go. And the things that I was exposed to there.
Support the pin link, guys. Support the pin link, please, and thank you. Support the pin link.
You want lunch at dinner time? You had dinner. Yeah, so I remember the thing that I was exposed to was, some of it was foreign to me, new. Because I remember the first time I went to that house, I saw some of my cousins sitting down, they were smoking weed. I've
Yeah.
never been exposed to persons smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was introduced to weed. I never really, something that ever, smoking is never something that ever grabbed me. I've never seen it as something I want to do. But I
Yeah.
was exposed to it. I was introduced to it. You understand? The
Mm-hmm.
level of guidance that I had gotten and the kind of structure that was in the first at home wasn't in this new one. I was kind of left to do whatever I want to do. And when you grow up having support and structure, you have a bedtime, a time when you have to go to bed, a time when you have to do this and that, but now you can do things whenever you want and however you want. It's a different kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And if you don't hold on to something, you understand? I think what helped me is that I held on to what I learned in that first home. And I kind of draw close to persons who spoke positive to me. I remember there was this one person there that was a lady that was living there with her baby father that became like a mother figure to me because I saw her as somebody who would motivate me, who would sometimes call me and sit down and talk. You need to do this. You don't need to gravitate towards that.
Yeah.
Um, I know they are your family, they are your relatives, but I would rather not see you interacting with them on this level.
Right.
Yeah, and I saw her as somebody who kind of saw my best interest at heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember she always used this Jamaican parable. I don't know if you do it. They say you have to look somewhere to put your head
Mm-hmm.
first. And she always said that to me. In terms of saying, don't rush to get involved and become a father. Like everybody that's like what you see others are doing.
Right.
But always try to structure your life so you can when you become a father,
Mm-hmm.
you have somewhere to put your children in,
Yeah.
right? And I saw what it was to live with other persons who really never had their life together, and I could have adapted that. But because I kind of just gravitate towards persons who always try to motivate and guide you in the right direction,
Mm-hmm.
that helped me. That helped me. You understand? That helped me. So it's important if it's even one person that seem to have a positive word for you each day that you see them.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's best to hold on to that person. You understand? And hold on to that word that they may share. Yeah.
Yeah. So over time, said, did you enjoy your beating when you were
And
younger?
over time, and I snuggle that.
Snuggles, sorry. Did you enjoy your beating when you were younger, or and was it helpful or harmful in your estimation?
Well, let me answer that question, Snuggles.
Go
Snuggles,
ahead.
I can recall one beating in my life that I saw even today when I remember it, I can say it helped me. Growing up, I never get a lot of beating because the household that I lived in, it wasn't people who love to beat. But I remember this one beating, this particular beating. The other day I saw my cousin. She came down from the US and she was here, and I was gonna remind her about that beating, my older cousin, because I lived with her and her grandmother and her mother. And every time I think about that beating, I think I learned the lesson. Because I remember I was in primary school and one evening I was supposed to, after school finished, we decided we were going to stay back and play a little. And when I was ready to go home, I couldn't find my school bag. Somebody took my school bag and hid it. And I couldn't find it. I don't know where the school bag is. So I decided, you know, me make up a story and the walk home. I walk home, but I forgot to say something, so I make up a story. And when me go home and tell the story, now the story was that that boy take the bag and run. I mean, I run him down and he run and jump on a bus. That was the story. So the Monday morning now, she followed me to school because we need to go find the boy now. When we go, we can't identify the boy because we don't know where the bag is. So all morning at school, we can't find the bag, no bag. Because lunch break, after lunch break, when I went back to class, the bag was in the classroom. And when I go home, she realized that I came home and told a lie. And when she come from work the evening, I get a beating for it. And I tell you, that beating has, that she is, if I hear them say I'm going to beat something, that beat the truth into me. Because for years, for most of my life since that day, lying is something that I try not to do. You understand? So that was a lesson that I learned, and I always think about that beating, and I saw it as a positive. So it's how we when we look back in our lives sometimes, and the past, there are things that have happened that back then we would have think that it was bad, but then we look at it if we see what changes it brought us into us, they would have seen the benefit of it. Not saying parents should beat their children, no. But sometimes there are lessons that we learn in everything.
So you hear that, Snuggles? I'm a call to Miss Brown. Bless up yourself. You know we not highlight no aliens. What? Morning cooking, Brown lady. What did you cook today? As a matter of fact, go up in the panel so we can see what you're working on. What you're working with. Who from them, man? You said she cook something nice for you there. Miss Brown, bless up a nice clean self. Thank you so much for passing through. So Overton said, I was rebellious. I did not believe I was loved by some of the people that motherly and family love. I did not have. And that is why I don't get any kids because of the way I grew up. Oh my God. Never want my kids to grow up in that way. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, Overton. That's a scar, you know. That's indeed a scar because it's not a good look, period. That's a scar. I'm telling you, it's not a good look.
Overton, I sympathize with you greatly.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Thank you so much, Gold Digger. Gold Digger in the building. Bless up yourself. Thank you so much for the support. When you and wouldn't school, when you are wouldn't school and you all used to get beaten, was it helpful or harmful? And do you all think that teacher, or do you hope that fall in a hole? The teacher them beat, is it? Yeah, picnic them time there. Unused world, one to
Yeah, we're not for them something.
We're not
Overton. I understand Overton situation. Overton, maybe you never get some of the opportunities that I got.
Right. And you can hear it deeply. He must say, due to how him grow up, it never give him no reason, no farmer, nothing for say, all right then, me I get one child, I get one youth.
Yeah.
Because he don't want to fall in the same situation.
You know, Love Ice, I made a decision at age 24. Enough man now make them decision at that age. My decision was I wasn't gonna live in a rent house. And I wasn't gonna raise my children in a rent house. Yeah?
Miss Brown
I
saying
was
hi, Vincent.
I was 24 when I made that decision. Because when I decided that I want to go on my own, that was one of the options that I had. And when I went out, actually start looking for a place to rent. And I said, when we start here and decide, I said, no, I'm not going to live in a rent house. And so I was working, and for that time I was working good money. So me walk one day, me follow my friend, because sometimes we get a opportunity and we miss it because we don't really have a vision. I remember I was at work the day and one of my co-workers said, me I go NHT. So I said, where I go NHT go do? He said, me I go NHT, man, because me about one scheme come out and want to apply for it. But me not have enough points. At them time there are points. So I said, so where I go NHT go do? He said, me I got to go buy some points. Because a lot of people never know you couldn't go NHT go buy points.
Wow.
So if you want to make up your points, you couldn't go NHT go buy points. So me follow him. Lunchtime, me take my lunch same time. Huh?
What go sir?
Yeah, man, you could couldn't go NHT if your points. You couldn't go buy points. $500 and you get 100 points at the time. That was I think it was about 96, 97. So me follow him the day and we go up there and him say, we go buy points, $500, buy 100 points. And when they broke for the scheme, we both went and we both applied. He got his call because when I put out the name, I go buy the Gleaner of the Sunday if you look for my name. And when I look through, I find field name and I drive up on my yard with the Gleaner of the morning and I say, see your name now the Gleaner there now. So I kind of feel a little broken still, but when them say, boy, when something gonna happen for you, it's gonna happen, So I put myself in a position because that's what a lot of people fail to do. You pay for position.
Yeah.
Because they say position and opportunity is what brings success. So if you're not in the right position for the opportunity, you're not gonna succeed. So me never know nothing about NHT and points and them things, but me follow somebody who had an idea.
Yeah.
And I followed him and applied. And it so happened that about a year after he got selected by NHT, one day I went to work and I got a message that NHT called me. I'm to contact NHT. When NHT called me, when me call NHT, they tell me, say, boy, I've been selected. And tell them I have no money. I have about $5,000 in my savings at that time. And me call them, say I need to bring $80,000.
Mm-hmm.
But before me apply, and share this story with people and with young persons, and I tell them, say, boy, if you don't have a plan, you're not going to succeed. Before I applied, there are some relatives who I'm very close to. I remember calling them overseas and saying, I'm applying for a house. And they asked me the information. I said, well, if you get through, let us know. We'll see how we can assist you.
Yeah.
So remember when me call them and tell them, say, boy, I'm going to get through them. Say, so how much money you have? Tell them, say, I have $30,000. And then I have $5,000 I have. I'm going to need $80,000. Because I can't make it appear that I've been tell them I put all of this planning together, but I depend on them 100%. I can't depend on you 100%. I have to have something in my pocket too. No, so you go.
Right.
So me tell them, say I have $30,000. Because when me sit down and my maths it out, I realize that by the time I was supposed to make the deposit, I would have come up with $30,000.
Mm-hmm.
And them saying the other 50,000. I'm gonna make the deposit. So sometimes we have to have little things in the back of our mind, even though, and we have to try. Sometimes the people that we know will come true for us. We have to sometimes hold on to them straight and proper, but we can't depend on them 100%. Because I learned this in life, people will always be there to help you, if them see you helping yourself. If them see you depend on them 100, put out 100, they might go hold back. But the minute them see you push forward to help yourself, they will always be there to try and motivate you, because especially persons who care about you. So that's how I end up being a homeowner. I was like, at the time I was 26. But it all has to do with you having a plan and working and executing that plan.
Yeah. So true. So CJ's family said children now need the teachers to whip them. They ask. I see kids beating up teachers and they can't do anything about it. Really. Gold Digger said Vincent Barrett, hello. JD still here. Thank you so much. Can the young man on the panel describe us what exactly is masculinity? Barrett? Snuggles.
But I'm going to answer no more Snuggles question, let me know.
Snuggles, move from there. What is masculinity?
Yeah, I don't know more answer no more Snuggles question. Because
Yard food, thank you so much for passing through.
Snuggles being a man is not nothing to do with it's really with the form or the frame. It has to do with your mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah? Because enough I walk around and say I'm a man,
And
but them not have the man, they don't have the mentality, the man mentality. You understand?
Support my pin link, guys, please, and thank you. I don't have a clue. I'm just using the term man because I'm a man. Nothing else.
Yeah, man, just wanna say good evening to all those in the chat. Say happy Sunday. Hope you're all well. Snuggles, we'd have to go about discussion on a different level.
One-on-one. Well, who else is asking you a question? But you just listen to you. Pontificate on the microphone, and do you just like to be in an echo combo?
Just to mix up.
It's okay. I will just listen to you. Participate to yourself. It's a fool. If you feel that it is what you needed to do, it boss. Snuggles, move from there. Viva, welcome. Good night, love. Don't feel so 100. Okay, Viva, take your time, man. Just drink some water and pray about it. Okay?
I'm almost done.
Nen, welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Welcome for passing through. Flavors World, thank you so much for passing through. We are talking about the topic here. Any partake on the topic, I will just drop the link, or you can come up and say whatever you want to say, or you can type in the chat. Thank you so much. Big up everyone. Flavors is saying in the live. Where peep for Snuggles? Move from them, man. Support my pin link, guys. Support my pin link. Thank you so much. Support the pin link.
The spider.
I'm sorry, Love Eyes, but Snuggles is started being inconsiderate. Where's sorry about, CJ? What is sorry about? This is a serious topic. Yes, neighbor. Really one, really serious one.
Oh, you're done.
I'll smoke again.
I did this properly.
Okay, JD, thank you so much for passing through. What's serious about it? What experience you have, Flavor? Some of them are man too. Overturn the easy, you know. It's some of them are man too. Support the pin link, guys. Support the pin link. Thank you. It's some of them are man too. Oh, why Favor? I'm telling you, it's not an easy task. You know what you're talking about? Not an easy task. Snuggles, where you peep for? It take me 3 years to do therapy to understand why I behave the way I did because of the things happens to me. Just imagine. Just imagine. Net issue. Okay, Barrett, realize, man, because a long time you shut off. We're not hearing from you quite a while before you get cut off. You understand? So it is not something where you can get up and bypass, or something where you can get up and say, oh, I can forget about this. I can just take my mind off this because this is what it is. You get me? It is something that is going to haunt you, like literally haunt you. You understand? It's not an easy task, any at all. So I know what you're saying, CJs. No, you're peeping. You're not listening. You're peeping, Snuggles. So these things happen. Remember to support the pin link, guys. Support the pin link as you're entered. Please and thanks. Vincent Barrett, you have some good advice, and I like the way you put your words. Blessings. Coming from Overton. Him say him have internet issues. Go and skin your teeth, Snuggles. Overton, Gold Digger is calling to you. So yes, CJ, these things happen and it's not an easy task. You hear you say? It take you 3 years. After all what take place, it take you 3 years to do therapy. Just to understand why you behave the way you did. Just imagine. Hello, Gold Digger, bless up. Coming from Overton. So yeah, these things happen. But what can we do? What can we do when we're not having the way, when we're even not getting the help from persons, getting the help from parents, getting the help from family members to keep our mindset going? Huh? Trusting people and tell them what is going on, and then when they turn around and do, them turn around and cuss about it, tell us about it. So it keep hurting us. Where are you in your closet? Snuggles, it's not my closet. It is indeed my merge. Those are my merge. Hung up over my head, not no closet. See the wall clock there? So leave me alone. And if me even I'm a closet, I'm my closet. The last time I check on my own and I feel. So if I want in there, make me in there. My closet, my setting, I'm a closet too. So I'm sit down in it. Yes, Snuggles. I always I talk about my merge. I always been wearing my merge. When you see my video, they making a merge. Hi, Colin. How are you doing? Welcome. Happy Sunday. Galang Snuggles. Long time, forever since. I always wearing my merge. What's popping, family? What's popping, family? And the Love Eyes TV. On the top. Move from there, Snuggles. Or you see my cushion them. Like, share, subscribe. Love Eyes. Don't tell me saying a normality. So no bother with it. We're over here, look man. You look man something else. Galang.
I'm back.
I see you're
CJ
back.
Family Show. 3 years.
3 years. Just imagine.
Yeah.
3 years.
But that's good. It took you 3 years. It takes some people a lifetime.
Lifetime, yeah.
And there are some who are still trying to figure it out, even years and years after. Because it's how we approach dealing with the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how much, and it's how much we are willing to share. Because I know people go psychiatrists and still don't want to open up and share everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're some of them feel like they're gonna be judged, or some feel ashamed, and there are some who feel like they are the ones that are responsible for what happened to them.
Blame themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good, CJ, that you had took the time out to do this, and I'm sure you would have, feel better. Sorry.
Yes, the
With the
more you talk
outcome.
about this, the better, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. I don't know if it's me. I don't know what sometimes what happened, but I find myself in a lot of situations where persons just tell me things, talk to me about their life. And so sometimes my mind is so crowded with other people's issues. I'm even thinking maybe I need to go do some professional courses in counseling. I've thought about it. I've thought about going to do some courses in counseling. Because for whatever reasons, sometimes people just open up. And to me, when we meet somebody sometime for the first time and they tell me, start talking about their lives, and we realize that there's so many hurt and broken people out there, and all they need is a ear. All they need is an ear. Somebody who is willing to just sit with them and listen to them and allow them to express their feelings without judging them.
So true.
Yeah.
True. So net none, no. Nan is saying shout out to all. Nan, you got to support the Love ICV in order to get blue. Please and thank you. It's your first time here. Thank you so much for being here. We do this with our supporters. Thank you so much. So CJ is saying that I was judged when I was trying to tell my family member my mom was here in America, and they said was my fault. They threatened me if I told my mom. Wow. Wow. Wow, CJ, that's a lot to deal with, especially being threatened.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the own people that you expect
One and only God
to
blessing.
be there
Thank you
to
so much
support
for
you.
passing through. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough, man.
So I'm going through a crisis, and I come to you as a family, as a relative, as a member of my family for support, and what I get is a threat and judgment and blame. That even sometimes it's even worse than whatever actually happened. Because it's like you see them as your shelter. But when you run for that shelter from them, they basically put you out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on.
Wow.
That's rough. That's
then,
rough.
And then sending out a threat after. You know,
yeah, man,
if you found your mother as a sympathized person to talk to and get more help within that, you gotta tell me, say, don't talk to her. If I talk to her, this is what's gonna reach you. It's rough. It's rough. It's really rough. You know, I know what it's like when somebody say, look here, if you ever open your mouth.
I don't know CJ's situation, but I've no problem. Why don't you go and eat your dinner? You have dinner, you need supper. I soon come and give you supper.
It rough. So sorry that you have to go through that, CJ's family. But anytime you feel like talk about it, just talk about it. Anytime at all you feel in that sense that you want to belch it out, just belch it out because it makes a lot of difference, you know. I am 44 in 8 days and I'm still trying to figure out my life. There are things I don't understand. Wow, that's overtime. At 44. Wow. Oh, that's a lot to deal with, man. That's a lot to think. That's a lot to handle, right? I mean, at your stage and age, you want to your mind free. You want to be mind free because I mean, you're past the age of 40, so you want to be more mind free. You don't want to be more like, this is where I want to be. This is what I want, you know, and it's not happening. So you can imagine. Can you imagine? Wow. It's a lot to deal with, I'm telling you. Here, some people might say one of them parents never in them life, and because of that, it costs all of this and it costs all of that. And one of the parents never in them life because of this and because of that. And it, you know, so everybody do anger situation on a different level. Give me a minute. Early happy birthday, Overton. West Keisha. That is so true, Vincent. Even though I want to see a physiotherapist, a psychiatrist, there are still doors that I don't open. Wow. Even though, so it's like seeing them and talking to them, there are things that you're still not, there are things that are still not mentioned. Wow. And this what we were talking about earlier, what Barrett was saying earlier is that you have person who don't say much, still don't say much. But trust me, in a stage of no, it don't make any sense to hold him back anything because what? Anything can happen within a couple hours, couple days, couple minutes from now. You get me? So it don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. You try to hold back. You just belt out as much. People only can say, they can't do nothing. You understand? They only can say, but how much can they say? Huh? That does nothing to you. Thank you, Gold Digger. Gold Digger is a mess. So over time, when I think you have persons that we trust and persons that we do and don't, you just tell yourself that it's start back from square one. But you have people where you trust, where you can talk to where these things are concerned. You understand? Or you find somebody you can exchange certain words to. And I'm telling you, belch out as much as you can. And the more you belch, is the better you felt. I'm telling you. People only can talk. What else can they do? People were meant to chat. That them get their mouth for chat. But that not means you go hold back what you have been through or what you want to talk about. Because you need to go further. You need future. You understand? You need to focus on future. Who are you tomorrow morning? You get me? So always think about that. Blessings to Taylor's family. Welcome. Thank you so much for passing through. Appreciate the love. Guys, always remember, whatever you're going through, belch about it, talk about it. You understand? Because always I gotta have somebody who is going through worse than you. Remember that. There is somebody who is going through worse than you are. I don't feel it's you one. It's not you one. None at all. It's not you one. Welcome, Dav. Welcome, welcome. So the moderators are going to welcome persons that coming in. I am not going to highlight persons who are coming through to say hi, but to persons who are talking about the topic. That's where the highlight and we discuss the topic. Thank you so much. So in a case like that, we can also fit ourselves in a group of persons who been through it, because the more you talk to experienced person, the better. You can't get up and say I've got to Gold Digger, and Gold Digger have a clue because Gold Digger never been there. So Gold Digger go on one side, go and laugh, and I say, what ya? Away my talk about me, never know my talk about me, never go through them something here. So when you come there, you see Gold Digger laugh, and you say, where you laugh? Because the way you just say, me don't know where you talk. Them don't have a clue. And I tell people over and over that who feels it, knows it. Experienced persons. If you don't experience something, you can't go there. You can't even give me no encouragement. Because you don't have a clue. Thank you so much, Taylor's family. You don't have a clue what's going on. You understand? But yet still, people go around and make mockery of people or what have been said about person or what have been done about persons. But over time, don't make that get to your period. Don't make that get to you. Because in the long run, you know what you're going through. You understand? And whenever time, if there's any other time you get to see another therapy, or you go to a psychiatrist, please let out everything, like belch everything. Thank you, Colin. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You can get it if you want it. Thank you. So these things happen. You understand? These things happen. So we can't be getting hurt. We can't be growing up in childhood situation and expect say you're gonna bypass. People intend to forgive, but they forget. People intend to forget, but they forgive. It's a lot to deal with. It might ease upon your side because you have never been through the agony of what that person have been through. And that person has been through a lot. And you hear full of attitude say earlier, especially if the person them dead, I never get to say, look here, what have you done to me was totally wrong and I'm hurting. Even though at this stage and age I am still hurting. But that is full of attitude opinion and her state and what happened to her. But for me, I don't want to see that person dead or alive. I don't want to see you dead or alive because you know exactly what you are doing and you know it's going to be an effect to me because you were adult at the stage at that time. when I was a child. So you know exactly what is going on. Me coming and saying it to you doesn't help the situation. It doesn't make me feel better. And even if I turn on and hurt you in the long run, it doesn't make me feel better either. Because that's still going to haunt me, saying that, oh my God, he has done this to me and I killed him, or I damage him, or I cripple him. It don't make a difference. The damage done already. And the moment the damage done, that's where the pain continues. Seeing you and saying whatever to you just does make no difference. We will be on my side. On my side, it don't make no difference. You understand? Maybe it will make me feel a little better if you're dead gone. Yeah. Part of life, right? Barrett Overton is in England. He's in the UK. One step at a time. Okay, Overton. Overton, just take your time. Take your time. Take your time and pull it through. If you go through child hurt, how to heal it, you have to know someone who you can trust so that they can give you advice and help you to overcome the child hurt. It's not go so easy. Nobody can ever try to make you overcome that but the Almighty. You have to give your life to the Lord and turn around, talk to him every day about it. Let him give you the strength and the courage. There is no job man can say, okay, Love Eyes, this is good. This is going to be good now. Just take a mind off of this, and I'm sympathize with you, and I'm so sorry of what happened, and things are better now. No, nobody can ever say A, B to me, and it is okay. Memories are still there. The pain, the womb is still there. Emotional is still there. So whatever you're gonna say, or however comfort you want to give, I'm glad. But in the long run, it is still there. It's not going nowhere. You have to give the Lord everything, as far as me see it. Put everything to him. And it seems like you're going to be continuing to hurt each angles you turn. Because you owe yourself this much. And you tell yourself, say, okay, then I'm going to get involved with somebody. I'm going to rest my life right here. I'm trying my best to take my mind off things and be happy again. And what that man do? Him come into your life and him pretend to be somebody and then him rip your heart out. And then you gone back to when you started to get hurt from a childhood coming up. So it repeats itself. To all me see it right now, it's best to stay alone. Trust me. Yes, it all depends on what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was saying. It all depends on how bad the child hurt. That is it. And even though we're in adult stage now, it does come like sometimes things come up, things happen, and it seems like it just happened like a couple hours. Sometimes talking to persons and they might shout at you, or they might make up them face at you, and you start to think again, okay, then I'm going back in childhood stage because I see where this person shouting at me, and I see where this person show me the face. This face means that if you ever open your mouth and say nothing, look here, man, it's a lifetime scar. It is indeed a lifetime scar. Only God can help. Trust me. You have some serious pervert out there. Serious ones. They're not even make you can function the way you want it to be, the way you want it to be functioned. Not even as much as function. Yup. It happens. It happens. Thank you, Colon. It happened. Some person's earth is so dreadful. You get me? To a level where they're telling themselves they want to give up life itself. We know only God can let us let go and give us the strength to move on and forgive. I know forgiveness can be one of the hardest things, but we just have to try our best. Amen. So through the Taylor's family, one of the hardest things is forgiveness. And I'm going through a scenario where persons have hurt me. Like the scar is still there. You get me? And I have to be around the person. The scar is still there. You know the hottest part about the whole situation? You have tried so hard within. That person have never stepped out of the boundary at one time and say, you know what, I'm sorry what happened because what? It never did happen because I'm wrong. But that person feeling to themselves say, yeah, what them do, them supposed to do it. And guess what? Them have bigger persons who push them on and tell them, say, yeah, man, yeah, man, what you do good. I say you never do worse than what you do. You know how that make me feel? You see, that trust that I have for that person is totally out. You see, that love that I have for that person is no longer there. That closeness is no longer there. It doesn't matter what you're going to say to me tomorrow morning. That closeness that we had before will never come back. And if I pass you and say I to you 40,000 times, that same closeness that we had before never come back. Because if you can threaten my life as if I am nothing, what else can't you do? So talking about forgiveness don't make any sense. It don't make any sense. We just have to pray and hope and ask God for sympathy. Pray and hope and ask God for guidance. You know? And that's what we're debating on right now. Each day we have to sit down and say God is good. Because he's the one who pull the strength. He's the one who give it all. And I feel that he's the one who's keep me going. Because if you follow these people around you, you want to lose it. You literally want to lose it. So I try not to follow these people around me. And that's period. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Miss Brown. Not an easy task. When you tell yourself, yeah, Thanks, Shane. When you tell yourself that you're going to let go certain things, you understand, and you moved on because you want this childhood thing to stay way back. You want to be focused on your future, and you moved on. Meet upon this person, and this person show you the assurity, give you the ability and everything that everything is going to be okay, and you're going to be fine. And this person said, I'm going to have your back. This person hold on to everything that you wanted. This person grab on to everything that you expected. You understand? And then you tell yourself, say, okay, then I'm looking towards the future. So here what? The past, I gotta go. Because there is somebody who have my back. And there is somebody who around me who's telling me that everything is going to be okay. And you grab onto that. And then when that moment come for you to get closer and be more comfortable, what the person do? The person disappear. You know how that feel? You know how much trust that gone against towards people? Remember, you've been through this in a childhood stage. And you're in an adult stage. And you find yourself in the same situation. You know how that feel? Sorry, guys. You know how that feel? This is why sometimes I not even like talk about certain things. And then you don't have nobody to say, oh, have somebody a check up on you, so to see how you feel, oh yeah, come on alive, or what is going on. You get the whole 9 yards. You don't really have nobody to call you, ask you what, you understand? So it's like it I go back to square one. The past I repeat itself. So when you think you have a future, it's the same past you're living in. Here, Miss Brown said disappointment. Yeah, it happens. Snuggles, where are people to hear them for? You can do nothing with 3 yards. What you mean? I mean, oof. Everywhere him there as usual. Now look upon him. Make him go on to him people them all over the place. Am I right? Him there all over the place, the Taylor's family, all over the place. Shane did there. Cooking brown lady, you are very mischievous. What the lady do? You're there all over the place with you. You're there everywhere. You can't stay one place. Can't stay one place. Yeah. Yeah, mischievous. Yeah, and they're all over the damn place. One of them can't stay one place. Love eyes, despite of the earth, you just have to hold on. You just have to learn to forgive, because forgiveness is not for the person. It is for you to feel free from the pain and the hurt. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand one bit, right? There was two people in my life, Overton, that I hurt in my life of rebelling, and I went to them and asked for forgiveness, as I know I did them wrong. Wow. Make him stay there, but he may a mischief maker. Telling me, Miss Brown. Thank you, Shane. Yes, Overton, if you can say to this person, say, I am sorry about this. I am sorry about that what happened. You understand? And moved on. That been so good. But you mean, I get up every day, you pass a person like, I mean, you don't have no morals. You don't have nothing about you. You're just disgusting, so. And you know what you have done it wrong. That makes no sense. This forgiveness thing just not gonna work just so. But let's talk to God and pray to him and beg him the mercy. But one thing I will say, and I say it on my morning show, if there is someone who you're not interested in, if you have somebody around you you're not interested in, let them know before it's too late. Let them know before it's too late. It's not a pretty sight. When you get up and disappear, it's not a pretty sight. When you get up and turn away, it's not a good feelings. Especially if you sit there and allow the person to fall in love with you, it's not easy. Stop hurting people. If you're not interested in someone, move on. Stop hurting people. It not gonna make it better, but it's put something inside of you. So okay then, this is sound like a little bit, you know. I'm feeling less guilty. Fix right, it kind of adjust things. You get me? Yeah, you start from somewhere, but you get up every day, you pass a person like you're passing a dog. Eh? And every time you have to look on that wound, you have to be saying that this is the same person who does appear back, hurt me, and I walk up and down like everything is okay. Trust me, Donkey said the world no level and it real no level. Believe it or not. You hear that, Snuggles? We appreciate you all the time, and we glad when you can support each and every one of us. Okay? So nobody feel like say, When they say Snuggles, you're everywhere, doesn't mean you're not supposed to be. We're just a mouth you. Move from there. So Gold Digger say, yes, Overton, at least you make a start. Amen. The Taylor's family say, it's not everybody that hurt us is going to have the heart to say that they are sorry. But we just have to trust God. Amen. And I do trust him. I do trust him. You understand? So these things happen. We just have to know exactly what we're doing. You understand? And anything we do, don't leave out the Almighty, because it helps a lot. It helps a lot to talk to him. It helps a lot to belch whatever it is. It helps a lot to pray and ask forgiveness. It helps to pray and ask to pull you through, to let you see, to let you can manage the whole situation, a whole life setup. Just talk to him. That I believe in. Talking to mankind no make no sense. I tell you. Don't make no sense. Good night, love, Ice, and the chat. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for passing through. Thank you for your participation. Kiss up the boy for me, please, and thank you. Yes, Gold Digger, sometimes I wish the people that do me wrong would just say sorry. Yeah, if I even that. So I look into myself, and that's why I have to go say sorry to them. Sorry is a start of fixing it one way or the other. Okay, the Taylor's family. And I say it make them perfect or it make everything go well. But I mean, it does help within. You get me? So guys, I'm wrapping up. Never wanted to be here at this time, but I just remember that we start off a bit late today. I call it at 5 o'clock, and the time normally be 4:25. So we got exactly overtime. That I know for sure. Forgiveness don't just come overnight. But if the person can say sorry, it's a start. You're not gonna forget upon that. Say, oh, I forgive you. It's not easy. The hottest part of the whole situation is nobody ever stopped to think how you felt. Nobody ever asked. Nobody care. You get me? Nobody cares. People just live, move on with them life and just live. Nobody care how you felt. You understand? And that's the problem. So Gold Digger said, every time you are on the right track and just stay focused. Support the pin link before you leave, guys. Please and thank you. Thank you, Gold Digger. My grandmother used to tell me it takes a man to say, I am sorry. Yeah, it is. It does. It does. But I'm wrapping up, guys. I am not 100% okay. Worse. Before I started this evening, I got a sad news. An incident at work. So, and I wasn't feeling good from before that news day. So no, you know, say it make it worse. So yeah. So I'm wrapping up, and thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate the love. Over time, take care of yourself. Gold Digger, you don't know it going on. In life, we make mistake. God good, outride the bad, and don't look back. Exactly. That's why I said earlier, whenever time I said, okay, then I want to bypass my past, yeah? I want to think about the future, and somebody get in your life and start out. And then they say, okay, then this person sound positive. So we are going to focus on the future and not the past. And then this person just boom. Tear up your heart like that. What do you expect? How further can you go? You have to just give God the glory, right? Let's just deal with him, period. I forgot about mankind overall. Because they are failures. Total failures. Sad to say, but that's just reality, right? Yep. There are times when the good do ride out the bad for true, the old digger. There are times when that happen. And there are another time again when you tell yourself, say, they're going to use all the good to cover the bad things. Them. You have this devil who try to ride out your storm at times, get involved in certain situations, and just thinking himself. And then we don't have any faith. We are not strong enough. So we allow the devil to continue to work our way out. You understand? So yeah, him allow the devil to get involved. And him accept the devil, and the devil work him way out. To hurt somebody else. And then him thinks that yes, it's okay to do this. Can't be okay. It will never be okay hurting somebody. And it's not a mistake when you hurt somebody either. But we are all human, and that's what human do. So we have to expect anything. Expect anything. Because in the long run, we are all human. So that's why we are going to try in every way to forgive. With the help of God. Just try in every way to forgive. It's amazing to forgive. Because as they were saying earlier, it helps you to grow. It helps you to move on. You know, it eases the pain. But it will never ease the wound. It will never ease the scar. Because it is there for a lifetime. It's not going nowhere. You get me? Such is life. Such is life. Yep. These things happen. These things happen. Right now, with who is with me, the rest kicks rocks. Right? They say no gold digger. The fact that most childhood hurt came at a time when you were not able to process it, and now you're able to hurt even more. You understand? The fact that you're a child and you can't do anything about it, and you're in the adult stage, and there are certain things that try to get to you, in a sense, things that you're expecting to be better, to be more meaningful, it's worse. It is worsened. And that's what caused the constant pain. When you think this person is with you and this person is going to make things worked out, or it's supposed to, it worsens. Yeah. Oh, let me fix this before it's. What is that phone? I forgot. Give me a minute, guys. No miracle. Overtime just on working on you. Overtime just on working on you. Yeah, man, just continue work by you overtime. Barrett said, thanks, Barrett, you guys, for your advice and support. Thank you. Thanks to you, Love Ice. You are always helping me to come out of my shell. Blessings to you, Love Ice. You're welcome. So welcome, Overtime. You're welcome, sweetheart. It makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, Overton. The whole situation is not you one going through this thing. You understand? And it's not you one wants to belch about it. You get me? You have persons who really want to belch about this too. You have persons who really want to come out, just as me and you want to come and say, this is what's happening. We want this to stop. You understand? We want to know what further, how further can we go about this? You get me? But yet still it's not happening because of circumstances. You have people stepping in your life who make it even worse for you. When you think you can trust and believe in this person, gonna make things a little better. You understand? Not saying that they're not human and human do things. You understand? But the assurance that you're saying, okay, this is not childhood life. You're in adult stage now, so this is where it reached. You're giving me the assurance that everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be good. And you give me the trust and the word that this is how it's going to be now. The future looks like this. So you say, okay, then you get a warm heart there saying that, oh, the future looks bright and pretty. So I'm going off for the future because I want the past to stay back. And guess what? Yeah, these people sit there and hurt you and think that they're doing something good. You never know what a person goes through then. But yet still you come to the life and mess it up. Make it even worse than how it was before. Because it's going to get worse, you know. Because you're adult now. You understand more now. So it get worse. Instead I'm better. The only thing can heal this is God. I'm telling you. Because he's the only one I talk to. He's the only one I give all the glory to. You understand? He's the only one can heal this. Exactly, Gold Digger. Only God not disappoint you. And him only him. Only him I put my trust in, right? That's all. We have to support each other, Everton. That's how we get better. Amen. Amen to that, Barrett. I believe so too. Yeah? We all have to support each other's. And that's where the healing coming. That's where it comes in. You get me? But it was a great evening, guys. I never expect to be here at this time because I wanted to come off a long time. But as I said before, I start off late. So I make it up for persons who might pass earlier. And just I get to come back. And the whole 9 yards. You get me? So, and it heals me more talking about it, getting response from you guys. You understand? But persons will never know what you're going through or what you're feeling until they're in the situation. When you're in that situation, then you know exactly what's going on. And we take understanding, we take words, we take encouragement from persons who can give it. We appreciate each and every one. You get me? So we are going to support who we can, who is live, who can pass through. I know Talk Truth is live, guys, because he always do a show on Sunday night at 8 p.m. So we can go over there and support Talk Truth. And then we left. I heard that Honey's World is alive. I didn't know until now. Honey's World is live too, guys. You can go over there and show him a strength. Thumbs up, Talk Truth, and then we left and go over Honey's World. Showing some love also. Please and thank you. So go bless up Talk Truth. Say what you want to say over there. And we left and go over to Honey's World and say hi also. If you want to stay and hold a conversation, you can do that. But just show some love all angles. Thank you guys so much. Barrett, thank you so much for being here constantly. Thank you so much, Overtime, to take your time out from your job or your rest and be here. Gold digger, don't know in your place, so you know it go. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Thank you. Each and everyone that passed through, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And have a blessed and an awesome week. And yes, if all be well, I will be having tea time tomorrow. I know not plenty persons going to be on tea time because most persons don't wake that early. Who wake normally move early, go to work, and but all who can stop over and thumbs up, I appreciate it. Yes, it does, Gold Digger. Talking helps heal a lot and it gets enlighten others about other things that is going on. So true. Talking do help. It heals a lot and it helps. It does. This is why me not run off yet. I am not 100%, guys. You hear me have talk over my throat. It's sore. Man, I feel good. Constant headache. You get what me I say? Man, I feel 100%. But the fact is, being with you guys, talking to you guys, helped me a lot. And I see where I can talk about stuff and it kind of heal. Even it emotions, it heals me same way, but it gives me a lot of, you know, emotion, really emotions. But I mean, I'm still grateful to be here talking to you guys. I'm the one gonna lie down early. So I kind of start off late because them have issues at work and them call me about it. So it kind of throw me off, you know. But it's just an obligation of I hold to you guys, like having you here on a Sunday evening mainly. And most of my people them are on a Sunday evening than tea time. My tea time people them know themselves. Bless upon yourself at all times and thank you for the continual support. I appreciate you all. And to all my members, guys, please go over and support my members. Please and thank you. And it's not too late to become a member. Just press that join button, guys. Run over and be a member to the doctor. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Just go over and support. Just run go join the button. Go join the button and become close to the doctor. The closer, the better. It heal me more. That me know for sure. The more I see you guys here with me, I'm so warmed. Feel so good. My regular people, when I talk about the liquor pass through and them a thumbs up and gone. My regular people I sit and reason with. I appreciate you guys so much. Welcome to all my silent listeners. Thank you guys so much too in the background. I appreciate you too. Welcome to Love ICV. A special welcome to all my members. Carla's Kitchen, Life with Corey Goodas, Shane and the Family TV, Winston Gel TV, Kareem Shelton, Raymond Bless TV, CNJ Family Show, AG Bond Jamaican, Miss Joy, Gear Changer, Naturally Tammy, Fuller Attitude, Snuggles, 688. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you, each and every one in the Love Ice Camp. We have more persons who are not content creators. Thank you guys so much. Still my members, but these are the persons who are content creators who I want you to go and support. You have other persons in the membership who is not content creators. So, bless up and nice, clean self. Courtney Scott, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. We do appreciate you, each and every one of you who joined the membership. You are special, close to Love Ice. And trust me, it means a lot to me being here with me and pulling closer to me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Snuggles, thank you so much. I appreciate it. At times I get from my damn nerves, but it means a lot to me also. Thank you. Gold Digger say you're welcome. Yeah, man, talking do help. It heals a lot, you know, and the show came out wonderful. We got a lot of persons who express themselves, persons who can't stand to eat because of the old settings of the memory of childhood. Some people don't want to go back into the memories. You get what I'm saying? But I mean, it happens, you know. It take a lot for persons to come out and talk about it too. You get me? Yeah, I mean, know I have some real people around me, some real people around me. I mean, appreciate them. So Overton say, have a good night, family. Bless up, love eyes all the time, Overton. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Thank you. And try and heal as much as you can. Please. Anytime you want to talk, you just talk to the doctor. Talk to Love Eyes, Love Doctor. Anyone away. You know? Just the Love Eyes, just come live, make we just chat. Because nothing is secret anymore, as far as me see it. Man and woman do anything they want to do, as far as me see it. If people can get up and just disappear and hurt up people out like that, anything else, what else they can't do? You know? So we just need for just embrace ourselves and letting the Almighty in it, in all that we are doing. So thank you again, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I even run into the 7 minutes. I need 7 minutes to reach 4 hours, but I'm not even running to the 7 minutes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love you guys and appreciate it again. Thank you. But this is where we say, love you.